There we go.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
okay,
I don't know if this is a thing. This is a live stream more than it's a not live stream, so it doesn't really matter. But for anyway, in case I do end up using any of this footage, hi, we're going to go through all of the 164 new legal Pauper Commanders from Marvel superheroes. This is a wild set. With me today is B. Say hi, B.
hi.
Yeah. So this is a set that exists. It's one of the sets of all time, as they say. And it is it has a lot of uncommon creatures. Something that's very notable with the set is that in the main set, and the reason the set's so big is because there are two. There's the main set and the Jumpstart set. But in the main set, there are no uncommon creatures that are not legendary. However, even if there were, because we don't care about legendary status or not in Pauper Commander, this is still one of the highest amounts of Pauper Commanders available in a set. Like, it's still like a ton more creatures than usual too. Unless I'm fully mistaken, which I could be because I was focused way more on that legendary aspect because holy crap, that's wild. But either way, we're going to do a top 10. We have top 10 material, or not top 10, we're doing a tier list for research for my top 10 video, which I will come out eventually. We have S tier is top 10 material, A tier is good and cool, B tier is cool but kind of mid, C tier is good but bland, and then D tier is bland and mid. The idea being, I am more interested in playing a cool card than a good card. But if a card is good and cool, then it's good and cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And if it's super good, super cool, that's top 10 material right there, baby.
But honestly, I'm not sure where I'm going to fall on some things. Like, if we see just like a 2-mana 10/10 Trampler, is that good and cool, or is that cool and boring? Right? Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'm kind of into it. I don't know. Like,
I think that's one of those ones where I'm like, I don't know what I would do if I saw that. Which maybe we will, because there are some Hulks in this set. Are you ready, B?
I am ready. So,
Yeah.
quick question, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been playing a lot of Clover lately. Do you want to? I think it probably won't affect ratings, actually, but just for fun, do you want to talk about the Clover implications of cards when they come up, and if they have Clover implications?
We can bring it up if it's unique, but it probably won't be different implications than it would be in Pauper Commander. That's what I like about doing this, is I can sort of talk about the same stuff. The only thing you really miss out on when it comes to Clover is that we don't get to talk about all the other legal Clovers. And all the legends aren't legal as Clovers, they're only legal as Commanders. But non-legends are legal as Clovers instead if they're mana value 3 or more. So if they're non-legendary 2 or less creatures, they can't be your Clover or your Commander, which makes them a little irrelevant in Clover. There's actually a couple cards that I'm very interested in if they could have been Clovers, but they can't, which is kind of funny. Of all the very few number of non-legendary creatures in the set, there are some that can't be your Clover. That's like, oh, it's actually kind of interesting. Anyway, let's go through these. It's going to be a long haul because it looks something like this. Yeah, let's just get started. So, first thing we have is this card. Now, what does this card say? Who could... Oh, wow, I didn't think this through at all. There we go. Who is this? I don't know, but it looks like it is Hawkeye, Clint Barton. There we go, that's my setup. So, Hawkeye is a 4-mana 3/5 with Vigilance. That's it!
I think I know where I'm playing this one.
Yeah,
honestly.
it goes in bland and mid, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
no
fine.
top 10 material.
It's okay.
You don't see the implications here, Darcy.
That's right. Next we have Peggy Carter, Secret Agent. 2 mana, 2/1, Human Spy. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains indestructible until end of turn.
A 2 mana, that's kind of nice.
It does seem like it has some uses, right? Like, just if you want to reliably have, maybe you have another card in your deck that you really care about protecting. This is, speaking of Clover, I think maybe more interested in Clover, because you could have, like, a Clover that you really care about having always be able to attack indestructibly.
Yeah.
But in Pauper Commander, probably not that big a deal. Like, what are you protecting with this, right?
This is like kind of on the low end of cool of mids, I feel like.
I think so too. I think it has some really interesting, unique applications that might be worth doing, but probably aren't. Like, if you want this as like a Voltron commander, right? She can attack alone, she gives herself indestructible, and all you have to do is have all your white spells protect her. Remember, this is locking you into a white color identity. How well can you protect Peggy Carter? You don't need to protect her indestructibility. You need to protect her ability to get in damage. You can give her flying. And that's kind of it, right? You're not in blue. You can't give her unblockable, right?
I mean, are there any good whites like attack triggers that you might want? Like, you know, cards are like, oh, you can attack and get a cool trigger, but then it's gonna die. This could help with that.
I could see that. The thing is, right? Only if you're attacking alone does that happen, right? Which means if you fill your deck with sources of, oh, I want to be attacking or I want to be getting a damage or something, only one of them gets to go off a turn anyway. Right? Like, you kind of nombo yourself. I feel like you nombo yourself, right? You're like, oh, I filled my entire deck with these things.
You gotta pick which one, so it's like, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't think there's anything strong enough. Obviously, when I go through the actual top 10, I'm going to go do a little digging deeper, but I think these need to be kind of quick because, like I said, we have a lot to get through. And that kind of
an obvious enough in cards,
I also don't really have like a good setup for doing the like, let's switch to a different Scryfall page where I can do proper research about like how many attack triggers are there in white at common. But
I don't think this is like getting the top 10 in a warehouse.
But I think it is cool. I think it does go here. I think there's something interesting going on. It's not top of cool, but it's gonna drift down. But
within tiers, we're not gonna order this. Like, this would be on the low end of cool but mid, but this is like
I'm probably not gonna order it, but I'll, you know, if there's something's obviously low, it's gonna shift down naturally.
Yeah.
Next we've got Blue Marble. Blue Marble is a 5-mana, 3/5. They have flying, they have ward 2, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a counter on Blue Marble.
This feels like good, but not very cool.
Maybe. I think like flying, ward 2, that's really nice, and the second card a turn, getting a counter, it's just a worse version of put a counter on this whenever you draw a card, right? And it's 5 mana. Like, if this said whenever you draw a card, put a counter on this card would be so sweet. But it only can trigger once a turn.
Draw cards into speed, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's like...
Sure, but you still have to draw 2 on your opponent's turn before it goes off, right? Whereas if I was running any of the, like Onirophage, right? Onirophage, which I don't know how to pronounce, I'm sorry, it's the dream word, Onirophage, you know? That's just whenever you draw a card, put a counter on this. Period. That's all. That's it. And it inherently has flying too.
That's pretty good.
And it's cheaper. It's like the only difference is it has a smaller starting body, and it doesn't have ward 2. And it's like, is that worth it? Is that even interesting? I don't even know. I think it's strong. I think I do put it in strong but bland.
Yeah, and also maybe you do actually like choose one or the other if you like the character, which I don't really know much about.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I think you have that situation where it's just like this. The ceiling is so obvious that it makes it seem bad, even though that's still a very reliably drawing. Like, growing reliably is still good, right? And this will grow reliably, and it is a big beater, and it does have its own built-in protection. I'm sure it's good.
Yeah, Ward 2 on a thing you want to grow is like better than just general Ward 2.
It is not exciting, but it is probably pretty good. Graviton, Fundamental Force. I don't know this at all. 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever you draw your second card, there was a theme of Jumpstart. We are going through Jumpstart first just because of the way that Scryfall naturally ordered the list. Because it's MSC followed by MSH, right? It just comes first alphabetically. When you draw your second card each turn, choose one. Target creature gains flying until a turn. Tap target creature.
Tapping's interesting.
Is it? Like, okay, a 3-mana 3/3 that has flying. If that was the entire card, would I find this interesting? And the answer is no, right? And so
it's something like it's a once per turn. Like if this is like a tap your entire board because like you can trade it 12 times per turn, then
right.
That'd be more interesting. But no, this is just like this is not actually interesting. I've written that.
Right. If this was also, like whenever you draw a card, excluding the first you draw on a turn, that's way more interesting, right?
They should do that. That'd be such a cool.
That would be way cooler, right? And it kind of reminds me of Peggy Carter in a way. It's like, okay, we could give one thing on our team flying and let it attack alone and get through damage. What do we care about doing that for, right? And we're in blue. Like, just find some other way to give something unblockable. It's not that hard.
Yeah, a million ways. People probably has flying. Just also, this is like kind of like not relevant to anything, but the player text makes you laugh. Like, this person's such a dork.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
Like, do you say that every time? Like, what dork?
Every time they showed up in the story, I guess.
We get it. You have gravity powers.
I will say, some of the art in this game looks really good. I'm so impressed because, like, superheroes are so dorky. And, like, this looks like a Magic card to me. I think it looks good. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
as much as Hawkeye is so much less interesting, it's like same tier.
Again, like there's range in these tiers. But, yeah. All
right, what's next? Ultimo, not to be confused with Ultron, different guy. Ultimo, Civilization's End, 6 mana, 6/5 menace. When Ultimo enters, each opponent sacks a creature they control. Okay, I'm into that.
And they have a channel ability, which is not relevant to this.
3 mana, discard this card. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Oh, they're really just an ETB. That could still be kind of interesting.
I mean,
there are a few cards that do this, right? That just like enter, everyone sacks a piece.
They're a big guy with menace though, which is
they're a big guy with menace.
Yeah.
They're 6 mana.
Also, if you're like doing like black blink stuff, like which is kind of my first thought, like you can't really like take advantage of that. Like,
what do you mean?
Okay, like I'm like sacrificing it and returning it to the battlefield with like my black blink stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something 6, so you can't get into a 6/5 with menace.
Yeah, I think the goal is to like cast this for 6. Then if it survives, then you attack with it. And then if your opponent tries to like block it, you 2-for-1 them. And you get to black blanket. Right? You get to feign death.
Okay,
which could be really oppressive, right? It's like, what do? You just, either you block this, chumping 2 things and my guy survives. Or you block it, trading off 2 things while killing my Ultimo. And I feign death it, so I get to do it to you again. Like, it could be pretty oppressive. I don't think it's exciting. I think it might be good. But it's not like good. It's like mid-good.
Yeah. Yeah, also, this is like, again, not relevant to anything. If there's something aesthetically displeasing about having a card with an ability you can't use in this format.
Yeah, like, I mean, if it got bounced to your hand, you could discard it, but like you probably wouldn't. It is a very cool design if it just like as a card, as a legend. Yeah, you're right. It's
yeah, like, it seems like nice and limited, but yeah. Or it is Jumpstart, right? Yeah.
This is Jumpstart. This is a cool discard thing. You're right though. That's a cool channel. I like it a lot. Actually. It reminds me of a flesh bag, right? Where it's like, normally that makes you sacrifice your own thing, but you just sacrifice the flesh bag, so it's like 3 mana everyone sacrifices, and as opposed to you discarding and your opponent sacrificing, right?
Yeah, I mean you get the option, but you probably sacrifice the flesh bag anyway.
Yeah, so, exactly. So it ends up in the same. It still ends up in the graveyard. Anyway, I think that puts Ultimo down in bland and mid. Like, I think this is a decently strong effect. I think this is the strongest effect we've seen.
Yeah.
But it's not cool. And I wouldn't even call it good. It's mid. Right? Like, we talked before starting this of, like, should there be a trash tier? And, like, This feels like bland and mid, not trash. This feels like trash.
Yeah.
Now we get our first She-Hulk, and there are so many She-Hulks in this set. She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, 4 mana, red, 4/4, has trample. Oops. Has 3 mana, sack a land, draw a card, put a counter on her.
Oh,
I think this is cool as heck, actually. This is really sweet. Now, is this good? I think no. I think it's cool, though. I think land sack synergies are so interesting, and there is almost nothing that's, like, good to do with land sack. I think there's not a lot to do in the format that's going to care about sacrificing lands, which is bad. But 3 mana, draw a card, and get a counter is pretty good if you can find a way to make the land sack not a huge downside. And she's got trample built in, right? Like, I think this is cool.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, counter and +1/+1 trampler is cool.
Yeah.
I also say, like, going to the flavor text, he's also kind of a dork.
Consider yourself served.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe just feel that way with
a lot of flavor text feels really dorky when it's just like on its own.
Yeah.
I want to put this as my first. Oh, it's not first. Sorry. Is this cool but mid? This isn't good and cool, is it? Is this actually good and cool?
I think this is kind of.
It's the low end of good and cool, but I like it.
I mean, I guess like I'm not familiar enough with synergies to say which one of the two goes into, but it's definitely cool.
I think it's cool, and I think it's.
All right.
Is this gonna grow faster than other things that are growing? Like, is that growing faster than this guy? No, but it's cheaper, right? Like, 4 mana instead of 6 mana is a huge difference.
Is there a way to recur
5. Okay,
lands?
it was 5 mana. Sorry, I'm misattributing.
Is there a way to recur lands in red? Like
I don't know. Off the top of my head, in common, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Or, like, stuff that, like, would also trigger when you sack a land. Yeah, I don't know.
You're right. It's probably cool but mid, actually. Yeah,
it's definitely cool. I mean, yeah, it just feels like it's, like, way better than, like, Peg Carter's, like,
yeah, no, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's cool but mid. It's very cool. I like it a lot, and if there's something you can do with it, I'd be excited to find that something.
Someday, maybe we get a cool set that cares about,
right?
Like graveyard stuff that's in, like, Jund or something.
It has a niche that is interesting, and the question is, are there cards to support it? It's not inherently strong. I think that's the right tier. Okay, let's move on to Wiccan, who I think also has 2 cards. One's not uncommon, though, I think. Actually, yeah, don't worry about that. Wiccan is a 4-cost 3/3. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile a top card of your library. Until your next end step, you may play that card. So not next turn end step. Next end step, but if you do it, like if I cast an instant on your turn, I get my entire turn. It's not the next end step, it's my next end step, so I still get my turn to cast it.
Yeah, no, this is neat. I think this is neat, and I think this is our first, like, good and cool.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I'm not sure how actually good it is, but I think it's probably pretty dang good.
I think it's good enough to be good. Yeah, I don't know. You do like a ton of red cantripy stuff.
Yeah.
And red, like,
the fact that it's any non-creature spell, it's not like previously what we've seen at this is like when you cast a spell of 4 or more mana, you get it, right? Like in the Spider-Man set, I can't remember what they're called. They're like the B-lister team that wants to fight Spider-Man for no reason.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Superior foes of Spider-Man.
I don't even forget the name.
Yeah, I think it's Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Which it's not legendary actually, but that's like when you cast a spell of mana value 4 or greater. Or not mana value. I think if you spend 4 or more mana on a spell, you get to exile something. And that one, I think that card's actually sweet because it stays in exile until you do it again. So even if they like die or like a turn passes, you still get access to that card. This is, you have 1 turn to cast it. But if you're playing at instant speed, I pass to you, I cast an instant, and if I want to do another one, I can just keep chaining them off in exile. as much as I have mana. And then my next turn, I can just use it. It's a lot of card advantage. There's a thunking happening in the hall, so hopefully that doesn't come through. Anyway, I should not go into the fight. Good and cool.
Yeah, nah.
How about Devil Dinosaur? And not the Devil Dinosaur, sorry, Moon Boy. I don't know Moon Boy. Wait, I only know Moon Girl.
Are they really the Moon Girl? Is that the idea?
I don't know. I only know Moon Girl. Moon Boy, Dino Rider, 2 mana, 2/2, ape human. They're an ape human? I did not notice that until just now. What?
Aren't we all ape humans?
Wow.
Yes.
What an ape human. Dinosaur spells cost 1 less. Whenever Moon Boy attacks while you control a dinosaur, Moon Boy gets +1/+1. I like the discount. The second mode is so boring though. Like, who cares?
Also, well, yeah, I mean, it's probably not really supposed to come up in limited, so it's kind of. But I mean, 2 mana for its effect is really nice.
Yeah, the question is, mono green dinosaurs at common? I think probably there's a lot.
I think there's probably enough. Also, I think there's a couple changelings that can cancel it out, right?
Yeah, this is what I'm willing to click on and see what we've got. So I'm gonna say type dinosaur, rarity common, ID green. What do we have? These cards are.
I mean, this is kind of I think it kind of makes a lot of these cards better than they would be.
It does make these a lot better than they would be.
Oh, you only Colossal Dreadmaw. Oh, perfect.
Play Colossal Dreadmaw on 5 without having to play additional ramp. The thing with discounts, right? Discounts are only relevant if you're getting them more than once per turn, right? Otherwise, you'd rather just ramp, right? You have to compare Dino Boy to ETB search your deck for a forest or whatever, right? You have to compare them to Wood Elves. Is it better than Wood Elves? Is the question.
I mean, it's 2 mana. I mean, but I mean, they do. They give only +1/+1. It's not +1/+1 per dinosaur, right?
I believe you're correct. Whenever Moon Boy attacks, if you control a dinosaur, and it's not for each dino.
Free that is also a Wood Elf that doesn't get tapped.
I don't know. It's because dinosaurs are expensive. Discounting by 1 is so boring.
Yeah, can you see how many are 4 or less?
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You can cast being able to cast 2 4s on 6 mana is really good. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got. Mana value less than 5, so 4 or less. We have 10 according to the top that's cut off. We've got these ones. They're mostly, I guess they're not mostly vanilla actually. There's some cool ones. This one's sweet. Urban Dagger Tooth, if you haven't seen this one.
Yeah, that's a neat one.
Sweet card.
I mean, Clover. I mean, I think there might be something might be good Clovers.
Well, these are common.
Beans.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is interesting. I doubt it's good. I'm gonna go with that.
No, I mean, I think there's only gonna be more dinosaurs.
True. Yeah. I want to put Moon Boy in cool but mid, above.
Yeah.
Baby. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, and just don't set precedent. We aren't gonna be ordering this exactly because
I'm not worrying about exact order. That's way too much work. But when I add a new card, I'm gonna think about where I'm putting them, probably at least a little bit.
Yeah. At least when there's only 3 in the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're so early. I gotta hurry up. This is on me. I keep saying it.
Yeah, this is sort of fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Atlas, sizable stooge. Okay, 4 mana. This is hybrid, so we get 2 colors, which is sweet. 5/4. Human villain, reach. I have not been reading type lines mostly, but whatever. I did it this time. Is that a truck? Whenever Atlas attacks or blocks, you gain 1 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. What? Okay. I mean, that could be a lot of life gain, but do I care? I am so bad at assessing life gain. Life gain always just feels boring to me.
Yeah, I mean, there is Golgari life gain can be a thing, yeah. I mean, again, at common, I'm less sure. That's always kind of an interesting about any cards.
No, totally.
But
Whenever Oz attacks, you're definitely going to be able to find 4 or greater power creatures. Like that's going to happen. That's not an issue.
Yeah, it's just like again, like are there any well, I guess there's like that one that one card you played that no, it's an uncommon, dang it.
Yeah.
The Roper, yeah.
I think there's probably more at like common actually, because it's such a boring stat line in a weird way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of like cards that care about like life gain or like because I feel like you kind of want to make the thing. I don't think you just want like gain life to gain life. Like,
I agree. I think you need to pay off for gaining life, and I don't think there's a lot of payoff for gaining life. Is there? Is there not? I don't know.
I mean, I guess there's stuff that lets you spend life.
That's interesting.
Wow.
I think that they have the potential. I think that they're boring.
Yeah, we have to do a Scryfall search. I don't know if I want to do it for this guy.
Yeah, so I think that they're boring. But they might be.
And I think they might also be mid. Maybe good. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're. The question is, are they like? I think I could be underestimating this card from a just like raw power standpoint. But I'm not that excited.
I think the provisional blend with mid, personally.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, Ultimo. I wish I could bring people. I think it's a 4-mana 5/4 with reach.
Or maybe put him in the good pile because in the good with blend, just so you remember to check up on them if you're looking at.
For now, I think.
Yeah.
I think that I'm probably underestimating how good they are. But like, it's not that good, right? Again, like,
yeah. I don't think I'm ever like really excited.
At the end of the day, this is still a tier list.
It's cool thing about
just for
the intersection of things that are big and also care about life. So yeah,
yeah.
At
the end of the day, this is a tier list, not just a series of 5 categories. Like, I am saying that I think it's C tier. I think C tier is probably appropriate.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Next is Brawn, another, no, it's not, sorry. Brawn, 2 mana, but again, hybrid, we get 2 colors, green and blue. 1/1, when it enters, you draw a card, and it has a power-up ability, which is a unique thing to the set, which is for 5 mana, you can put a counter on Brawn for each card in your hand. Power-up.
And it's 5 mana total if it was played on this turn.
Yeah, so the idea of these cards is they're kind of modal. They're either 2 mana now for a 1/1 draw a card, 5 mana later as an activated ability to buff them, which is instant speed. So you could swing with this with 5 mana open, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Or you can spend 5 mana all in one turn, not needing to like pay the premium of the extra 2 mana, and have them just enter with all those counters effectively. They still gain them, if somebody wants to bolt in response, they don't enter with the counters or anything.
Oh, the 1/1? That's a little rough.
It's a 1/1. 2 mana 1/1 ETB draw card is like, I put those in so many decks. I really like that stat line. And I wonder, right? This is if it was just 2 mana 1/1 enters draw card, it would be boring and not very like interesting at all. But like, that might be good just to have a reliable piece in your opening hand every turn. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
surprisingly good. Now, in Pauper Commander, you kind of need your commander to be good because it is your only uncommon, right? Like, the ceiling is so much higher.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like this being a fun thing to blink, and then like sometimes, and then if you blink, you pay the blink spell plus 3 mana. So that's kind of cool.
That could be interesting.
To power it up.
There's not a lot of blink. There is like, I think that, what's it called, like Essence Flicker or something. Essence Flux maybe. There's like
that's one thing about it. That might be it. Yeah,
that might be it. Like, we think of blue as one of the blink colors, but in common, in not having access to white, your options are so limited.
Yeah,
you're gonna do it like,
it's so funny how like the color pie gets weird when you're at common only. Yeah,
no, it's just like about redundant. It's more about being a singleton format, right? Like, if all you need is 1 to have 4 copies if you're not in a singleton format. Right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But like, I mean, even if like we could get 4 copies of Essence Flux, I don't know if that would be like enough to like make a deck around.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, it just draws a card. Is that good? Not amazing. It's not exciting. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah.
Power up, that could get very big, but they don't have any evasion. So the question is,
yeah, they just be like a big boy that drew you a card. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, from the perspective of I want to do Voltron, do I want to play Brawn, turn them into an 8/8 because I have a full grip somehow? I played them from the command zone, and I had 7 cards in hand, right? Okay, so I still have 7 cards, even though I played into them. Is an 8/8 for 5 mana with no evasion good? I'm in green and blue. I could give it trample somehow. I could give it flying. I could give it unblockable.
No, it makes me kind of into that. Yeah.
That might be good. I think they are good and bland.
Yeah, good. I can put that there. Yeah.
Good and bland. I think they're the most interesting good and bland so far, though. I'm putting it at the top.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now for a very exciting one, Gert and Old Lace Runaways.
Oh, you love the Runaways, don't
it's
you? Yeah.
Gert and Old Lace. I don't know if this card's good. I think it's bad, but let's read it. 3 mana, 4/3, human dinosaur hero with trample. When Gert and Old Lace enter, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand. That's it. They don't even put it into play. They're like not even a what else.
I mean, kind of into like if they put it into play, I could like buy with that.
Yeah,
like, especially,
right? Like,
you know,
that
you
could
can
have been
find
really
somebody to do the multiple times.
It transforms one of the cards in your hand into a land. It doesn't draw you a land. It doesn't tutor a land.
Discard outlet.
That's what I'm saying, right? If it's discarded and put it into play, I think that would be both interesting as a discard outlet and interesting in a ramp piece. And it just isn't. It just isn't. Like,
yeah, this could...
They're so cool looking.
It would have been fine if that's sad. It would have been fine if it, yeah.
Yep. It just makes it so that it's fixing, which is maybe, good. Again, I think it's a good card. It's just a boring commander, right?
Yeah.
Fixing, and you make sure that you're hitting your land drop on turn 4, the following turn, right? Like, I think this is a card that is actually interesting to play in other formats, but as a Pauper Commander, this is nothing. This is so nothing.
Yeah, it's like kind of good, but also not good enough. That like.
Yeah. I like it though. I'm putting it at the top.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Iron Lad, Young Avenger, 3 mana 2/2 with flying, non-creature spells cost 1 less.
I like. One thing I like, it's not just instant sorcery. Like you can get 2 mana instant sorcery. What's it?
Yeah, if we compare it to another Electromancer, right?
Yeah. I feel like the Otter, which is like comes to mind.
Oracle. All right. This is not what I want.
Yeah, you can do for O-Tag discount.
So the first thing I think of is Electroman, Enthusiastic Mechanaut. This one. This is artifacts only. It does a flying though. It does 2. It is 2/2. There is one for instance the sorceries as well, I think.
Yeah, there's the hello again. There's the Otter from Bloomborough. I mean.
This is the one it needs to compete with. This is Longshot. Longshot got my top 10. Ooh, I got some weird sparkles going on. That's my cursor.
Weird.
Yeah, I have to. Don't worry about it. It's a real jank solution. But Longshot got my top 10, like top 1, like my first 100%. I think is the strongest card in Avatar.
Well, I think being able to get into blue is a big upside. Also,
being
one less mana.
Is a huge upside. The fact that it's so much cheaper is a huge upside, right?
Well, it's one less mana, but yeah, I mean that's a big amount of mana to be cheaper than. I mean, just like 3 is like so much better than 4.
Yes, you're right. It's 1 cheaper, but 1 cheaper is 25%.
Like in this part of scale, 1 cheaper is a lot.
Yeah,
exactly. A 7 and an 8, that's not much difference, but yeah.
Yeah. And this is the one you were thinking.
Yeah, Stormcast Commander. That's what I was thinking
that's
of.
Only instance of sorceries, yeah. Which I think probably it's debatable if it matters because you're either I think you're more likely to be in instants and sorceries or artifacts, and not very often both. So you could do Stormcast Mentor, or you could do the Mechanon, right?
Yeah, I mean I feel like there's like kind of a lot of like good blue artifact stuff. So
yeah,
like,
true. Yeah, well, that's why I say Mechanon. Mechanon's great.
Yeah, and this is a Mechanon and a Stormcast Mentor.
That's a good point.
And yeah,
I will say though, Stormcast Mentor has prowess. Like this card is good.
I mean, prowess and haste. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's also a 1/1. Yeah, I don't know.
No, totally. You're right. It's I think it's definitely it is in the conversation for sure.
I kind of I think it's like good. I think it's on the low end of cool and good.
I think you're right. Like as much as I think it's kind of bland because we've seen it a bunch, it's a cool effect. It's again, you're talking about discounts with Moon Boy, and it's like cool. You get to cast one dinosaur, 1 mana cheaper. That's just a normal piece of ramp. But this, you're going to be casting 3 spells with a mana cheaper. This is going to give you 3 mana a turn, maybe 4 mana a turn.
Yeah, like you can both it could be like eggs and cantrips. Like
it's good and cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Did we say good and
cool?
I
also I think I like it isn't more than like most people do. So
yeah. I think it's definitely higher than anything else we've seen so far, except for maybe Wiccan. And they go together. Maybe we just have a type.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Well, what about this guy? Patriot, 3 mana, 3/2. They're red and white hybrid. I will say, I do enjoy hybrid in the command zone. It means you can reliably play them even if you like get flooded with 1 color. And you still have access to 2 colors, which just feels really nice. I think that's like where I like hybrid the best. Is not, ooh, this could go into my red deck or my white deck, but instead like, this is a red and white card. It's only going to go in a red and white deck, but I don't need fixing to make sure I'm getting them down on turn 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, they have prowess, which is kind of weird in red and white, I'm realizing. And as long as they're equipped, other creatures get +1/+0. This seems real boring to me, but might be okay. I always underrate prowess, but this is like equipment prowess, I guess, which like that counts. Prowess is non-creature spell, right?
Yeah. So,
do you have thoughts? You sound like you have like this is completely unnoteworthy in your mind.
Yeah, it's kind of like like big equipment, and you get like a little boost like then, and
it's just boring, huh?
I mean, well, okay. I think the fact is like it spreads out the buff. So it's like kind of interesting. So it's like you attack I'm kind of being sold on by the fact like you kind of want to like spread out. Is like normally not what equipment deck wants to do.
Yeah, I think that this is. I'm seeing the flaw in my tiers because this is. Good is not created equal, right? This is not great, but I think it is good. And it is also bland. That's my take, personally, is that this is good and bland. And it's still not as good as the other good things that we're gonna find.
It's also kind of cool, actually. No, I'm kind of like...
It does push you in an interesting direction, right?
Yeah.
Now...
But this doesn't feel like cool and good though. It's like, or maybe it's like on the lowest of like cool and good. Like, it's technically cool. It's technically good. But
I mean, it might be cool and mid, right? Because like, part of the reason why I think that this is not very interesting is because it's not very good. It's mid good. So maybe it should be mid and cool.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of see that. It's like kind of a weird way to end up there, but I think it does end up there.
It's a cool idea, but the numbers are so low that I'm not interested. Right?
Exactly,
if this said... It's funny, right? I think it would be more interesting if it was stronger, is basically what I'm saying, which is a weird roundabout. Yeah, like you said, it's roundabout. But if this said, like, other creatures you control will get plus X, and X is the number of equipment on them, oh, that'd be so good, right? That'd be so cool. We load up this guy, and then they buff everyone else. That would be sweet. But it's just... Are they equipped? Yay, nay. That's it. And it's just +1.
Yeah.
But +1's a big deal in common. Again, this is an uncommon creature, but like in Pauper, like it is hard to reliably buff your board by 1. I remember I was reviewing Mobilize in the Tarkir set, and going, it's cool, but there's like no static buffs that you can put in the 99. They just aren't. Like there's like 2 or something. It just does not matter. So you could your swingers. What am I talking about? Your mobilized creatures would always be 1/1s. And I was like, could I get any value out of this? And I couldn't. Yes, this is not, you need to find a way to go wide into the 99. Instead, it's the opposite problem, but that's so much easier.
But yeah, I think there's a bunch of like mobilized, and you can put a 99,
Yeah. So I want to say Patriot. Cool, but mid, but here.
Yeah. That's fair.
Stature, big lady, 2 mana, 2/2, human hero, reach. Yeah. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Stature's base power and toughness becomes 4/4. This sucks. I hate this.
I want to like give it the thing that we like talking about more. Let's just put in like the blend mid and move on.
All right. Like, I mean, I kind of do want to talk a little bit, but you're right. I probably shouldn't. It's like, I think I underestimate sometimes just like an efficient beater, right? 2 mana 4/4 is a lot, right? But I don't care.
I mean, honestly, I think there's probably more efficient beaters. I feel like but maybe they're not like 2 mana 4/4, but they're like 3 mana 4/4 all the time, and like
And exactly, and she's not a 2 mana 4/4, right? You have to have some non-creature spell, so she's either a 2 mana 4/4 as a blocker or an attacker, but probably not both. I mean, she doesn't have vigilance. I guess that's irrelevant.
You probably like find it useful, and I'm excited to like find it. So,
exactly. Yeah. War Machine, James Rhodes, 4 mana, 3/2 human hero flying. Also, an artifact creature for those that care, because that could be relevant. Whenever War Machine attacks, tap up to 1 target creature.
Nah. Yeah. We had. I think we had to like start getting past like
Victor.
Yeah.
This one's a colorless, which is interesting. 5 mana 4/4. When they enter, exile a card from your graveyard. You may play it for as long as you control Victor Mancha. Wow, that's nothing. Okay, so wait, it's like a Snapcaster, except for it doesn't have flash, and you don't have to cast it that turn. But if they die, you lose the opportunity anyway, and they're 5 mana. This is nothing. I'm moving on.
Yeah. It looks like there's so many like things that could have made it something, but yeah, it's nothing. Yeah.
All right. Bucky Barnes, Eager Ally, 2 mana. I need to drift a little bit. There we go.
So maybe 2 mana is like kind of makes it interesting.
Yeah, I haven't actually read it yet. What is it? 2 mana, 2/2 vigilance. When they die, look at 4 cards. You may reveal an equipment, hero, or soldier. Put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So this is a 2 mana 2/2 with vigilance. That one time on death, you get to draw a card.
Well, you can keep playing them because they're your commander, but
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with War Machine. It's like you could probably find a use for it, and I decided to find it. Yeah.
I wanted Dr. Spectrum to be good. Dr. Spectrum, 5 mana, 3/3. There is a lawnmower. I hope that doesn't come through too loudly, and I think it will.
Hear it all for what it's worth.
You can't hear it? Okay, that's something. That might just be it. I don't think that that might be like Discord filtering it out, whereas I don't think that my recording software will. Dr. Spectrum, 5 mana, 3/3 flying. When they enter, choose 1. Make an 0/4 wall. Put a counter on each hero you control. Destroy target enchantment. So,
oh man,
it's nothing. Like it is an
understated
flyer.
Kind of blank and blue. Is there like enough blank and whites? Maybe
there might be.
I don't know.
In a 100 card format, there's probably not a lot. There's like 3 or 4. If it was 60 card, maybe that'd be fine, right? But
yeah.
5 mana for a 3/3 with flying, and you make an 0/4 is so nothing. Kill enchantment.
Or it could be a 4/4, or it could kill enchantment. Yeah.
Enchantment removal in the zone is kind of interesting. Like
each other hero, blah.
Pardon?
Sorry, I thought it could be a 4/4, but no, it's each other hero.
Yeah. So here's the thing: where are your heroes? What heroes do you have in the 99? Right?
It's like there's a one Spider-Man. It's like the one man web sling Spider-Man.
There are a couple of common Spider-Man. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that some of the class select equipment make hero tokens. That's about it. Situationally, being able to blow up in a jam, it's kind of cool, but you know.
Yeah, kind of nothing. Yeah, it's like kind of like Bucky Barnes and the one before it. It's just like there might be a use and I decided to find it.
Yeah. All right. Donald Blake, the Guise of Thor. 2 mana, 1/3 that can power up into a god. They have lifelink always, but if you power them up for 6, you put 2 counters and a flying counter on Donald Blake. He becomes a god warrior hero. So, not interesting. I'm just gonna say that right out. Yeah. This isn't interesting. This is just a modal creature.
Yeah, but in the same spot as before. Yeah, we gotta keep going through these. Yeah.
But it's a 2 mana 1/3 with flying. I just want to like assess what this is. 2 mana 1/3 has lifelink, or a 6 mana 3/5 with lifelink and flying. That's still bad, right?
And none of the types really super matter. Yeah.
I don't even think it's good. Put it down here. Falcon. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry.
Shaquin?
I don't know. 3 mana for 2/2. Bird human hero. Has flying, has lifelink, and whenever Falcon and at least 2 other creatures attack, put a counter on him and scry 1. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Reliably growing is always good.
Yeah.
All you need to get is 2 other
flying
creatures.
Is nice, yeah.
2 others a lot. Battalion is a way bigger of a restriction than I always expect it to be. But if you're playing like a creature on 1, a creature on 2, and I mean, that doesn't actually matter necessarily because Falcon doesn't attack.
She usually have a nice like flyers deal.
It puts you in a direction, right? You want to be attacking with creatures, and while flying does not matter to Falcon, it gives you reliable attackers, right?
Yeah.
And a counter and a scry 1. What this reminds me of most is I can't remember their name. That one boy from Avatar, with the flying wheelchair.
Oh, that's it. They're blue. Oh, they're cool. Yeah.
You know their name? You're the Avatar buff out of the 2 of us.
No, so I remember the character, but I don't remember the name.
Their thing is when you attack. I believe it's with him and at least 1 other flyer, if I recall. I could be mistaken. You get to have, I think, either he connives. I think it's he connives. They don't use that word because they didn't want the association, but he connives.
Yeah, no, he's a good boy. He would never connive, yeah.
Draws a card, discards a card, put a counter. So, like, draw a card, discard is very similar to scry, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at a card and you're setting up your next draw. And then it's not as good.
Keeping action
doesn't surveil,
good, yeah.
But it's getting a counter every turn. Flying lifelink built-in is good. That card I'm talking about is at least 4 mana, maybe even 5. I think it's 4, but I can't remember. So coming down a turn earlier.
I kind of feel like this is maybe on the lower end, but I think it's kind of cool and good.
I could see it. Yeah, it's exciting enough that I would like.
It's like maybe we had like a string of like really like mid stuff, so it's like a field swap that it is. But kind of like I can die with those.
That's what I'm saying. Good is like a bad description here. Like, is this good? This is maybe mid and cool, but like it's way, like it's elevated by how cool that is. I don't know. It's also not like especially cool either. It's just numbers. It's probably not. It probably
I feel like I could make a cool feeling deck.
There's also the S tier. So, like, when things are really cool and really good, they're going up there anyway. So, like, we can have something that's kind of just barely above mid being good and cool. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for when we finally find our top 10
there's some cool ones in here. Foggy Nelson on retainer. The thing is, there's also 164 cards to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who is this guy?
This is like Matt Murdock's like assistant in the. So one of the Jumpstart I think actually looks like a really cool product because the packs look extremely themed narratively, not just mechanically. And while I don't care about the source material, the flavor is still apparent, right? There is a Jumpstart pack that's just lawyers and their assistants. That's the whole pack, and I think that's awesome.
Okay, I also like Who's this guy?
Right, like, exactly. But like, I like this better because I don't know who this guy is. Right, like saying like, here's our Jumpstart pack that's just like a bunch of lawyers is very funny to me, and I don't need to know who those lawyers are for that to still thematically be an interesting theme. I didn't say that very well, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, Foggy Nelson is a 3-mana 1/3 with flash, and when they enter, you put a counter on another target creature you control, and it gains hexproof. It's a very cool card, not as a commander. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, Say the Dang Day is nice, but it only goes at once.
A great piece of interaction for your commander deck. I'm not running this to protect one of my common creatures.
I mean, not your commander deck, your like Jumpstart deck. Like,
well, I think you might run this in the 99 of a commander deck, right?
I feel like there's better options for this kind of thing.
Yeah, but you get a 1/3. They can block during combat, and they put a counter on a creature.
It's 3 mana.
It's a lot to hold up, but if you have instance field stuff to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not assessing it in that format, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's land and mid. Yeah.
There is nothing you care to protect at common. I don't think. Like maybe you have an engine piece that you're like, I have this really cool engine that I really need a.
Well, I mean, those things cannot be features if they are. Yeah,
that's a good
I feel
point.
like those
Now,
yeah, like engine pieces tend to be enchantments and artifacts, if anything. Yeah.
In Clover, I think there is a chance that you might be like, I really want to get my Clover down and then protect my Clover, and this is the best commander to protect my Clover.
Yeah,
maybe.
I guess it kind of
but like,
like
it's
Clover.
still not
yeah.
interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, I think they're just down here, right? Land and mid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not at the top even. Like,
Well, I only can show one line.
Yeah, that's fair. And yeah, I did say like we're not doing like orders. Yeah.
General Thunderbolt Ross, just
okay,
some soldier. 1 mana 1/1.
I mean, yeah.
Have a turn 1 play. Whenever General Thunderbolt Ross and at least 2 other creatures attack, attacking creatures get +1/+0.
I'm kind of into this guy.
Really?
I mean, first strike with the first first strike today alliance is kind of neat if you make that happen, and like
they do buff themselves.
I think in fact,
you're right about that.
And I think it's like 1 mana makes it, if this is 2 mana black, who cares? So like 1 mana, like you just like fill your deck with like 1-drops and just like go. I kind of into it. Like
yeah, see, I'm bad at assessing aggro, so like maybe you're right. This is why I need you here.
Yeah.
Is this interesting in mid or is it good and bland?
I think it's.
I'm not excited about this in either way.
I think I kind of put this in good and cool. I don't know. I'm into it.
All right,
sorry.
I can put it in good and cool. I don't care. Here, hang out with Falcon.
I think it's full of Falcon, but like I think I kind of
we can move things.
I think like I would play like this in like a very low land count deck that is like all these white 1-drops.
Having a commander at 1 is really cool. It's more interesting if you've got like cards that care about controlling your commander, and that's not really a thing, right?
Yeah.
But like, there are cheap commanders that have done well in higher powered Pauper Commander. So maybe I'm underestimating this guy just from being a 1-drop, honestly.
It's kind of like that thing we were talking about before, like, you know, the difference between like 7 and 8 is nothing. The difference between 2 and 1 is huge, I feel like.
Huge, yeah. No, having a turn 1 play, and the thing is, they do nothing on turn 1. On turn 2, they still do nothing because of what's attacking alongside them. Right?
Yeah, but also like you don't play them on. I think you have other 1-drops and you play this like later. You just weave it into your other stuff.
I think it'd be really interesting with haste.
Yeah, but you give it haste by like having a trigger when you already have when you already have 3 more creatures on the board.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that they need to be attacking.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. I did miss that part.
So if you drop
I think it's still cool. I think you can like weave, like you play a bunch of 1-drops and you weave this into like a turn, and then you next turn.
I mean, your play pattern is like turn 1 play this, turn 2 play 2 more 1-drops, right? And then turn 3 you're attacking. But like, I don't see it. I kind of want to drop it down a tier. Let's come back to it later. We're fully in just white right now because it's ordered. Nighthawk, Dark Defender. 2 mana, 2/1, flying. Whenever Nighthawk or another hero you control enters, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. This is nothing.
Yeah, there's not enough heroes. So, wait, question: have we seen is this all like the gold cards that we've gone through? Have we gone through all the gold cards
We've
already?
only been looking at Jumpstart so far.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think it's like.
So we'll have like another block of gold cards when we get to like the main set.
Yeah, I'm not really sure because like Peggy Carter was early. I don't know how it's ordered.
Yeah, huh? Okay.
It might be ordered by pack or something because it's Jumpstart.
That makes sense, yeah.
So it might be like, well, this pack is a mono white pack, so it has a bunch of stuff, but then this pack has like a hybrid.
I wasn't really paying attention, so fair enough.
I think it's that, right? That's why you have like some cards that are kind of similar. Like we got like a couple battalion cards in a row, right? Like these two, right? They're both battalions.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that's what's happening. Anyway, I think they're here.
Okay, I'll believe you. I don't have a good sense of like the power level. Really?
Where's my Batrock? Did I just? Oh yeah, they were nothing. I forgot. So I forgot we did Nighthawk already. This is okay. Sorry. They should have made more heroes that have Defender. That's what they should have done. Photon, Lady of Light, 4 mana, 3/3, human hero flying. When Photon attacks, exile up to one other target creature you control, return to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Okay.
This is the neutrinos, but without the color identity, and without getting a +1/+0 on creatures entering. I think it is generally just a worse neutrinos, but neutrinos.
If it wasn't for neutrinos, this would be like in cool and good, but actually it's fine to miss.
I can't. Their face is going to be cut off, unfortunately. Neutrinos. I didn't spell that right. Thank you for knowing who I meant. Scryfall. They're going to be cut off, but that's okay. Here we are. 4 mana.
Yeah.
Has 2 colors, which is generally a benefit in the command zone. Has Alliance, and then when they attack, you exile one of the target creature you own. It enters tapped and attacking. Now, maybe that's worse because they get to block the thing you blinked, right?
That's fair, yeah.
I think that she has use case. I don't think it's
So maybe she's actually in like the cool I think it's like
I would put her
good and bland.
I would put her probably here even. I think that she is good and cool, but not top 10 material.
No, you're right, yeah.
Because I think Neutrinos is top 10 material and she's not. Right.
Yeah.
And maybe she will be. Maybe I'll get to the end of the list and no one's in my top 10 material on first glance, and I'll be like, all right, which of these are top 10 material?
I do. Yeah, I'm rooting for there to be 10 in the top 10 material.
All right. Oh. Someone's out of order in my tier maker, but that's okay. That's fine. Vault Guardsman.
Okay.
Are you real? Let me check.
Oh.
This is real. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was a reprint or not. Vault Guardsman, not legendary. First, not legendary. 6 mana Convoke for a 3/4. When this enters, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls until this leaves. So it's just an O-ring, but it's a Convoke O-ring in the command zone. I don't care is the thing, right? I find a utility piece in the command zone so boring. I'm not building around this, right?
Yeah.
It's probably good, though.
Yeah, it might be bland, but good.
Yeah. So that's by instinct, and I'm just going to go with it for now. We'll put you down here. And Zarda, this one, again, like I said before, what heroes do you have? 4 mana for a 2/4 with flying. Other heroes have because of such a cool line of text. You don't have enough heroes. Maybe I'm wrong, though. You make a good point about there are a bunch of, like, Spider-Men who are printed at Common, and there are...
we should probably check. We should probably check how many common heroes there are.
Because I'd like to. Because we also have changelings, right? Like,
the
thing is, we have rarity is common, ID has to be white only, and then it's either type hero or Oracle changeling, or...
wait, you should do... I think there's, like... colors changeling. So maybe you should do like a less than white if you aren't.
Yeah. That's how the identity works on.
Oh really? Okay, cool.
You can say
yeah,
either
I never
ID colon white, or you can say ID equals white in Scryfall. And colon is everything. So this is actually a decent amount. This is 30. You can't see it's cut off, but like these are interesting. There is a number.
Okay. Like maybe we should read this Nighthawk then. Yeah.
Well, still, ETB put a counter on each of your creatures is like, even that. I think that ETB put a counter on each of your creatures is better than I always give it credit for. I will give it that. But yeah. This is a situational put a counter on each of your creatures. This guy also doesn't exist. This is an arena card.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're only one card, so they don't really.
Well, this guy's also not a creature.
Beans, yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, they would get exalted with Zarda, though.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I think this card actually has, like, legit potential in Pauper. This card's so weird to me, but we're not talking about that today. Yeah, I think Zarda has way more potential than I was thinking. You know, again, this is the thing about assessing a card with a specific format in mind. I have been thinking way too much about Clover lately, and there is nothing in Uncommon. Because Clover doesn't let you have legends in the 59, right?
Yeah.
And they're all legendary. Now, there's actually a bunch of non-legendaries at common, but there's no non-legendaries at rare, or at uncommon. So,
yeah.
It's interesting. But, I mean, actually, this looks like a cool deck. This looks like a really cool deck. Is it good? I don't know, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it, yeah.
Did you want to go take a look at the ones for that other guy?
Let's just do a brief look at the ones that have here in the.
So that guy I think was also white, right?
Nighthawk.
No, not Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Oh wait, am I wrong? Nighthawk enters, or another hero you control enters. Target creature gets +1. I think that's still nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's +1. I thought it was counters. Yeah, you're right. No,
the one I was thinking of is I thought you were talking about Dr. Spectrum, who's also mono white. It one time per counter on each of your creatures if they're all heroes. But that's still not super exciting, right?
Yeah. Nothing changes, but we should remember for the future.
Zarda's, I just think it's cool. Maybe this is still not even that good, but like as a Voltron threat, they're like, I'm swinging with only my 2/4 flyer, and they get +1 for each other like hero I control. That's cool.
Yeah, and I mean the fact that you like play like non-hero kindred changeling stuff is like. Non-creature,
anyway,
sorry.
Zarda, we need to put her somewhere. I think she's good and cool. I think she's probably here, though.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we checked, because she would have been way lower if we didn't check.
It's true. All right, next, we have another non-legend. We've got Atlantean Skirmisher, which I'm a little bit cut off. Let me just... that'll work. That's fine. 2 mana, 1/2. Whenever this creature attacks, it connives. I love a repeatable connive. Is this good enough? Probably. Like, it has no evasion, but you're in mono blue, right? You can have the rest of your deck
like
just
the best, is this like the best one that does this? I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Like repeatable connive?
Yeah.
If you care about connive specifically, probably. But like the idea, nothing's gonna care about connive specifically by name, right? But it is.
Yeah.
It's loot a card, right? Draw a card, discard a card, and put a counter on this. If you don't discard an
that's like so many synergies. Yeah,
it's a lot. Now, if you discard lands, you don't get the counter, and you often want to discard lands, so it's not as strong as I make it out to be. But I think this card is sweet. Now, it might be in good and cool, good and bland. It might be in cool but mid. I shouldn't have made those the categories because its coolness is reliant on its goodness.
No, I think I like them. I usually can't think of them as like being in that hierarchy, but I like them. Yeah.
I just don't know if I think it's really cool, but it's not that actually good, or if it's actually quite good, but like not really that interesting. I'm gonna put them here.
I'm fair. I think this is like kind of your specialty, so yeah. I'm willing to trust you on those.
I love connive. And repeatable connive is so rare. It's always like ETB connive. Now, there is that one guy that's like whenever you cast a spell directly on me, connive, and that guy's sweet, but they're mono white. They're not, you don't have the blue synergies that I like. Maybe that's just me again. We're into blue. It's time for me to say yes to every card because I love blue.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a big fan of white, but I kind of want you to move Thunderbolt up a tier, if that's okay.
Which one's this?
The one drop.
This guy?
Yeah.
You think they're good? Or do you just mean good, like you want them to be up here? 'Cause I just put them in cool and mid. I didn't put them in good and cool.
No. I think they're good. I really do think they're good.
Well, I think that this is better, so I'm putting them both up in that case.
Okay, that's that deal. I'm glad we can come to an accord.
We can't see bland and mid anymore. They're gone. Trash tier is gone.
As they should be.
All right, Daughter of the Deep, another merfolk. We have 2 mana, 2/1. When you draw your second card each turn, because that was the theme of one of the things, create a 1/1 merfolk. Oh, wait, that's actually a cool payoff for doing it, though. Like,
yeah,
I think that drawing a card should be a full counter, but drawing a second card being a creature, I'm into it. For blue and tap, target merfolk can't be blocked.
I'm down. It's also like 2/1's like kind of not terrible. Like
here's the thing, though, right? There are a number of cards that exist that say when you draw your second card, make a creature. I like all of them, and this just might be the worst one.
Well, I mean, is there a merfolk synergy?
That's a good question. There might be. I'm gonna say Oracle Merfolk, rarity common, ID blue. Aquatex will. What does this have to do with that? If you control a merfolk, draw a card. It has flash if you have a merfolk. This is flying if you control a merfolk. But like, if you're just a merfolk deck, the fact that they are merfolk creatures is not relevant because you just have merfolk, right? Is the number of merfolk you have? That's kind of cute. And that's it. That's the end there. Merfolk spells cost 1 less. That doesn't matter that the tokens are merfolk. I'd say no, personally.
Okay.
And the thing I'm talking about, right, is there are, let me see, rarity, uncommon. Yeah, we'll even see I do blue because that's the axis we're comparing it on. I didn't type that correct. Second Oracle create. That should be fine. Oops, I didn't. I almost got rid of my constrictions. Okay, so I did remove the color, but 2 mana, make a 2/2 with fly. Make a 1/1 with flying. This is Daughter of the Deep. This is Emrakul's Messenger. Like, this is the comparison, right?
Yeah.
Like, which would you run?
Well, I mean, I think I feel like you can make your merfolk unblockable is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, but she has to tap, so you can't even do like a Voltron thing with her.
No. I mean, no. You just I mean, it's like Saboteur stuff, right?
What about Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper? They are already unblockable. They can't block.
Yeah, that's fair.
Downside. We haven't got to Madame Mask yet, so we'll ignore her. This one creates 2, but it's 4 mana. Mischievous Mystic is the one I'm thinking of, though, right? This is like, I think, since Foundation, this has become the standard for this effect. It is.
Yeah, no, you're right. That is way better. I have no like the standalone fish. You should be running Mischievous Mystic instead. You're right.
And that's the problem with the tier list by purely on power level, is that I don't think it's bad because it's weak, and I don't think it's not interesting because it's boring. I think it is bad and boring because there's just a strict better, you know? And like, that's kind of a shame.
That's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, put it in the bottom for the deep.
I need to scroll down.
Put it in the Mariana Trench.
Boom. I think the thing is, like, legit. Like, if it wasn't for a better option, I think that she would be cool but mid. Right? I think
yeah, no,
you could argue she is cool in mid, but we know she's mid because there's a better option.
Yeah, no. I think like, I mean, yeah, I think that's fair. This is like we aren't gonna pay. This is like eliminated tier, and I think you'd eliminate for that same reason.
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. Who's next? It's Happy Hogan, bodyguard.
Who's this guy?
Well, you know what? This guy has 2 cards in the set. Do you want to see the second one?
Yeah, sure. Is it like a rare? Is there a rare Happy Hogan?
No. There's a common. Why does this card exist? Who approved this?
It's like Tony Stark's bodyguard. Is that the idea? Like,
I guess it's a driver too. I guess. Like, it's a vanilla 2/1.
Why? This guy? Who's this guy?
Okay, to be fair, this card is from the beginner box. It's like an intro deck. It's not supposed to be good. It's just like, I just think it's so funny.
Yeah, it's like Foggy and like Hogan fans are like they're so happy right now.
Okay, anyway,
we got 2 cards.
All right, Happy Hogan. There's 6 mana for a 3/3 with vigilance that when they enter, the owner of target creature opponent controls puts it into their library second from the top or on the bottom. Oh, I hate this. I like that effect, right? And the going rate for that effect, I think even at sorcery speed, weirdly enough, is like 4 mana with no body, like just as like a sorcery. And so you get, by paying 2 extra, a 3/3 vigilance. Is that worth it? Maybe, but it's not interesting.
Because like a 6 mana, like the game has moved so far beyond that. Yeah,
well,
like,
maybe not. Maybe this performance is a bit slower than you're thinking. Well, I mean, to be fair, if we're comparing this to like competitive Pauper Commander does end on like turn 3 or 4, right? Like legitimately, like that's true.
Yeah,
I can't argue with that. But anyway,
not good.
This is nothing at all.
It made the one Hogan fan at Wizards like very happy.
It's great. Now this card, Imperial Cosmographer, this card is sweet. 3 mana for a 2/3 with vigilance. Whenever another creature
this card's great, yeah.
leaves the battlefield without dying, put 2 counters. Now, I don't know if we can actually support this though. Like, I don't know what the game plan is. There's a few things I could like.
There's like a frog that was like this does one thing.
It only hits itself and it doesn't have evasion, but we're in blue. It's going to grow. It has vigilance. I don't know. I'm into this, but I might be more interested in this as like a clover than as a commander. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of into like. So I guess one question is: there's like a frog that like drew a card when on this trigger.
Leaves the battlefield without dying. I'm just gonna copy that text.
I figured that one was uncommon.
This green guy?
No, there's a blue. They had a blue friend that was like this.
Too.
I think they were.
Huh.
Maybe it's like we're different. Like,
yeah.
Can you like just look blue frogs? I don't think there's that many.
Dowerport Mage?
Dowerport Mage. Oh, they're rare. Yeah.
Why is that? Oh, it's one or more other creatures you control leave the battlefield. It's supposed to leaves the battlefield. That's why I didn't find it. Okay. Yeah, that card's cool. It's also a rare. Anyway, this is the only kind that does this kind of effect.
That's actually a good point. It's multiple creatures. It triggers for every creature that leaves, not just like the ones that leave in a group.
Yeah. I need to go back here. Yeah, no. So if you bounced your entire board, right? If you were like, I'm gonna play, I don't know if there is like a just bounce all of your creatures, like a. I was trying to remember the name of the like Hearthstone.
I think it's been cool to mid. I think it might.
I don't know. I don't know if it's mid. It is going to be fully dependent on how much support there is, and I don't know how much it is.
Yeah.
But I think it's in the running for top 10.
I think put it up there and then maybe downgrade it later if we are really looking into it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think if anything, this goes up. I think this is potentially top 10 material. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
It depends how much support there is.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I think I have a message. It's from no one important. Never mind. I was just making sure that someone wasn't trying to get in contact with me because all of my Discord sounds are muted while I'm recording. Okay. Cool. Great. What's next? It's Impossible Man! Everyone's favorite Impossible Man. Impossible Man is a 3-mana 1/4. They're an alien shapeshifter. They have flying, and they have, for 3 mana, Impossible Man becomes a copy of another permanent until end of turn, except that its name is Impossible Man. I don't know what to do.
They don't have the Poppy-Pim type. They should have done that.
Yeah, the Pop-Uppian type. Everyone knows we Pop-Uppians can turn ourselves into anything just by thinking of it. So I have been actually tinkering with this card with the idea of, can I use that 3 mana to turn a once per turn or like once ever, like an exhaust effect, into a recurable effect, right? I spend 3, I gain a second instance of an ability, I then use that ability. Whoa, right? I think that's interesting. I don't know what you do with it, though. I think it's probably interesting and bad.
Yeah, cool mid. I think it's good. I think it's kind of cool if you turn your fun stuff. That's like kind of neat part of it too.
Yeah, you could turn into. So I did play a game. It wasn't Pauper Commander, but it was a game using this card, and I was constantly going, what does everyone have? Is there anything that gets me out of the situation that someone else has that I can just like turn into a copy of, right? And there really wasn't, and you know, you can't build around your opponents having good stuff, but it was an interesting game because I was constantly paying attention to it. So I like this guy. I don't know what you do with them.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That means they are cool but mid, I think. Probably here. If we match, we don't.
I will say I feel like this is like kind of like the distribution I was like kind of expecting for this list. So I think we're doing good. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
The Living Lies of Loki. Oh, I want this card to be good, but I think it's bad. 2 mana for a 1/3. This creature gets +1/+0 for each illusion you control, not itself. When it dies, you draw a card. It's just a
kind of cool clone stuff, actually.
Pardon?
It's a cool card to clone.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. There's no clones in common. So this is one of those examples I was talking before about how in Clover, some of the non-legends, the few non-legend creatures that we have, they're not Clover legal, right? Like this is a 2. Clovers need to be 3 mana or more. So you can't make this your Clover. I would make this my Clover. I think this would be a sweet Clover if you could do it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I could see this like if you're Clover the cloning card, then like
you might run it in.
This would be I could put this in that deck.
Yeah, I
like see that. Not like the main plan, but like a good thing to, because I think it's like it's both like, you know, it's like a good thing to die, so having a bunch of it feels good.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
I think this card's very interesting. I like illusions matter. I think it's a fun idea. It's not good.
I mean, right? There's a significant amount of changelings as we saw. Like it's like
just
kind of.
Think about this though, right?
Yeah.
This is in your command zone. It is a 2 mana. Let's say it's a 6/3. You have 5 illusions somehow. Who cares?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, is that good? A 2 mana 6/3 would be amazing if you legitimately could play that on turn 2. Don't get me wrong, but you can't, and it has no evasion built in, right?
Yeah, and it drops a card, but also you don't. Yeah,
it's just not exciting.
It seems like it could have been cool, but it isn't. Yeah,
this is one of those ones where I would say it's cool but mid, but it's so mid that it's good, but that it's bland and mid. Like it stops being cool because it's not good enough.
I mean, it can't be cool if you can't do anything with it.
Totally.
Makes sense.
Yeah. They go hand in hand, even though I've separated them. How about Namora? Namora the Sea Queen. 3 mana for a 2/3. They have flying, and they have power up 6. Put 2 +1/+1 counters. No, sorry. I misread because I was looking at the next line. Put a +1/+1 counter on Namora. Create 2 1/1 Merfolk creature tokens. In the same way that, like, Aether Drift had Exhaust, this set has power up, and I always find the Exhaust ability so boring. They're just like, get a counter, and I get it. Like, the idea is just like it powers up through the game, so it stays relevant in the late game, and you have a mana sink. But if you're building around it, like, it's so not interesting.
Yeah,
you know, one time you make a couple of creatures, 6 mana for a 3/4 that ETB makes 2 1/1s is kind of cool. However, it's not that, because if you blink it, you have to pay the additional 3, right? I do think it's cool that you can blink something and then pay the reduced power up still, right?
Yeah.
But
that's like 4, and also how much blink do you get? Yeah.
Exactly,
not bland and mid.
Yep.
Send Brian deep. Davy Jones, all the things ways you say that.
Atlantean. Not that it's completely cut off. Pharaoh Ramatut. 5 mana for a 4/4.
Yeah, really. Is that a real person?
Is that a real person? I'm not. You can Google that. I can't. I'm not Googling that with this setup.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Feel free to. I'd be interested too. It's a Ward 2 4/4 with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Pharaoh Ramatut connives. I love my repeatable connive. This is cool, but it might be mid because of the cost. I think it's cool though. I definitely put this in cool.
Yeah. I mean, I think it could be good, honestly. Like Ward 2 means that like you can hold on to it probably.
It's drawing cards and filling your graveyard. I don't know. I'm into it. I think it's sick.
Yeah, that's the thing with connive. It hits so many things. I can put in like. Not top. It could be top 10.
It's whenever you cast a non-creature spell, so you can do that thing. Now, to be fair, it's not real card draw. It is loot, right? So compared to Wiccan, right, who's like whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you impulse draw. You can just keep casting you can just keep cantripping.
Yeah.
Right? Here, yeah, I guess if like all of your non-creature spells are cantrips, they're replacing themselves and rummaging you, so that you're not like bricking. I guess. You could do like an interesting like Miracle Rogue type thing going on, I guess. But I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know. I want to put them
I honestly wonder if that could be top 10. That's kind of...
Alright, I'll put them in good and cool then.
Yeah.
I will put them up here with the Cosmograph, because I think that they're cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Here, hold on. Their name is Ramatut. Especially I'm not a big fan of Universe Beyond. Honestly, I kind of get to go by the idea of like playing a real person that existed. I kind of want to see if there was a Ramatut. I'm kind of no, they're a character. They're like a person. I think they're like a person who went back in time or something, and then became a pharaoh.
That's funny.
Yeah,
because like there are universes beyond that are just like this is a real person. This is
Assassin's Creed. I kind of want to play like some of the Assassin's Creed like actual real person. I think that's like kind of interesting. Like universes beyond like real life. More than like Universe Beyond. Because it's not. I think that's the thing about Universe Beyond. Like,
I'm just trying to get. I just haven't been clear on it. Are you more interested in Universes Beyond real life or less interested?
More interested because I think like it's not. I think so. Not to like Yakuryama. I think this is fine. Honestly, not to Yakuryama if you are into Universes Beyond, but like. It kind of feels like kind of a commercial to me sometimes, and like real life is not a commercial, so I kind of like actual history isn't that. So I kind of am into that a bit more than like
I see what you're saying though. I have a problem with cards that are depicting a real person by way of like an actor. That weirds me out because that's still the commercial thing though, right? That's like Doctor Who.
No, I'm not into like the Jurassic Park ones that like look like a real actor, but are supposed to be a character.
I do kind of think that Universes Beyond like specific historical thing could be kind of interesting, but it's also weird because it's like that's a real person who did real war crimes. Do you know what I mean? Like it. No, I'm not gonna play like Hitler's like commander. No, like that's not happening. But like, I didn't say it, okay? But like, you know, any historical figure probably did something horrible in real life at some point in their life.
I would. Okay, like like I would play like Albert Einstein commander. That's kind of cool. Like,
okay,
I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Not every historical figure is like that. And also, like
you're right. I'm just saying the ones that would be relevant to Magic probably mostly are. Now, don't get me wrong. Socrates is a Magic card. I don't think Socrates did any war crimes. And actually,
he was just really annoying. Yeah, his one crime was being annoying.
I love his card's design. It's a defender, which I like.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, is it a defender?
No, he just has 0 power.
He just like has a nice like cool stat block. Yeah, you're right. He's not a defender.
Yeah,
because he has to be able to attack to not to blank his own damage or whatever. Anyway, I love this card. I think this card's sweet. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Yes, I think oftentimes the real world gets way weirder, actually. But I do see your point, and I think some historical figures could be really cool to see in Magic, just as themselves. Anyway,
Also, like I should say, my favorite card game, even beyond Magic, is like Innovation, and like that is like kind of that. So yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Shi'ar Soldier. Oh, sorry. 2 mana for a 1/3, has flying, is a Shi'ar for some reason, and
Well, this is like a new creature type for anyone.
We've got Skrulls, Kree, and Shi'ar. When I'm pretty sure Skrulls could have just been shapeshifters. Now, to be fair, I don't know if Shi'ar are aliens or not. So maybe they don't get to count as aliens. Maybe that's why they didn't call them aliens. I'm pretty sure Kree could have just been aliens, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know about like this property, but anyway, it's another not 3 or more mana value non-legend.
I mean, if you're gonna do, they should have had Pop-Pin as a creature type also.
You're right. Okay, Shi'ar Soldiers, they are a 1/3 flying, and they have 1 tap, return another target permanent you control to its owner's hand, activate only during your turn.
At least cool.
A very cool card in the Imperial Cosmographer deck. But, yeah, they can't go in the same Pauper Commander deck. They could go in the same Clover deck, though.
Clover deck, yeah. If you're the Imperial guy can be Clover even.
The Clover, he throws in the 59. I think I want to start saying the 55. Because that's 55 plus your 4 Clovers.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense, yeah.
And it just
also, that's also so... Yeah.
Anyway, I think this card's nothing. It's kind of interesting. Like, it gives you a little bit of, like, flexibility. But, like, if this is your one powerhouse, right? This is your only non-common. Do something more. Do you agree?
I mean, it just depends on, like, how many, like, 2 mana or less cards have an ETB. I think that's, like, the thing. Because I think, like, people tend to underestimate, like, self-bounce.
Yeah, that's true. It's also any permanent, which I had not realized.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, yeah, like kind of. I know like Stormcaller's talent is rare, but like cards like that. Yeah, look for 2 like 2 mana or less and enters.
Just give me a real quick. I am checking if there's any like repeatable blink creatures to start. So. We want to be in blue, because that's what the axes we're comparing it to. I would say this has a hard time competing with something like Lily Splash Mentor, where you can just keep, it's all like an actual blink, as opposed to it being bounce to hand recast. However, this is creatures only, right?
Yeah.
And the other one is any permanent, which is a big deal, right? Like,
yeah. There are also 1 mana is less than 3 mana, even if you only get to do it once per turn. Like,
So, like, Ichor Wellspring. Everyone knows Ichor Wellspring, right? This is put into a graveyard, okay? Not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
But they printed a new Ichor Wellspring in Edge of Eternities, if you recall.
Oh, yeah, that one was cool.
I don't remember what it's called.
Was that common?
So it was at common.
Plus 1 in blue, if you could.
Cryogen Relic. When this enters or leaves, draw a card.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. Do you know what else they put in at common in a recent set?
What?
Surveillance Cam. I know my setup is terrible. I wasn't planning on looking at
1 mana,
cards.
right?
This is 1 mana flash when it enters or leaves. You may tap or untap target creature.
I mean.
Wait, is there a combo here? Wait a minute. This might be a combo.
Wait, what?
Well, so you spend a blue and you tap the new commander guy to bounce this to your hand. That untaps them, and you recast for another blue to untap, let's say, a mana rock. Because you're getting...
No, you have to untap them if you want it to continue, right?
You've already untapped them on the exit, because it's leaves or enters.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like... I guess it's like...
Couldn't be a rock, it has to be a creature. But, like, you could have a creature that taps...
Yeah, for every blue you have, it's like... It's artifact trigger.
Yeah, this is probably not good enough. It's too many pieces, you don't have redundancy. And there's other infinite combos you can do with Surveillance Cam that are probably easier.
I think this seems neat though. I couldn't tell you if it's good. I think it's at least neat. I think you can do some cool stuff with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely move them out of bland and mid. but I don't know if they go into good in bland or if they're cool in mid. I think they're cool in mid.
They're at least cool.
I think we
they might also be good. They might actually be good.
They
cool,
might
but
be
I think
good.
More,
I could be
more research is required.
100%.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
I think there's just like value. I think there's like a ton of like value stuff you can do with this. Like,
it's cool. Yeah. Like again, you don't need to go infinite for this to be good. Just every turn. It says actually only during your turn. I'm realizing, which means you can't like wait until your opponent's end step, then bounce them to your hand and recast it next turn, and just keep doing that.
Yeah, it is kind of the speed if like they try to mess this up on your turn, but that's not really that relevant.
Turn, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If someone's like, "I'm gonna murder your guy," you can't bounce it to your hand in response. Unless they do it on your turn, which they might, because you hold up your.
That's what you're doing the thing, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's interesting. There's something to explore here, and I will have to take the time. That's the thing, right? Is that I'm going to further research these cards when I make my top 10. So things that are cool are worth looking into further, I think. Maybe I should have had a should research more later.
If they're in the top 2 tiers, I think we're at least gonna like take another look at these.
I think they definitely should have been like look into more later. Might have potential tier. Anyway, look at this guy. It's Victor Timely, Wily Tycoon.
How much are dumb? Oh, the time travel guy is Victor Timely. Wow.
Comic books. 5 mana, 3/4. So are they a time traveler? Is that the idea?
Well, I mean, it's estimated flavor text.
No time like the present. No present like the future. I like this guy's steez, I would say, if it was 2000 something. I'm so bad at making those jokes. Anyway, 5 mana for 3/4. I think they're probably bad. When they enter, you may cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery card, mana value 4 or less, from your graveyard without paying its cost. If the spell would be put into your graveyard, exile instead. So, one time, you get to flashback something for free.
Unless you're doing a thing that also blanks this, but again, we don't have that, so yeah.
There is something interesting here about it allowing you to target artifacts. So, instants and sorceries, if you flash them back, they're gone. But an artifact won't hit the graveyard.
Yeah.
So you could maybe do something where you spend 5 mana, you get to cast an artifact for free, and then that artifact, like, resets them or something.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. I did overlook this artifact bit. I'm always like, is there an infinite here? No, there's not an infinite here. But actually, there might be. Yeah. Not that there needs to be an infinite. I know I think about infinites too often. But, like, it's 5 mana to get a spell that costs 4 for free. Like, just cast that spell, right? But you can cast it twice now. Cast it for 4, then on turn 5, cast it again. Maybe that's good.
Yeah. Or something. You know, you said that, like, maybe you're like some kind of, like, someone type like this guy, like, you're all of that, cast it again.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think they're more interesting than other, like.
I think I could see like eventually if like Magic goes for like 100 years, like this could be like a thing, but like I don't know.
Goes for 100 years. Okay, give me a second.
Well, I mean that's like kind of like some I've been thinking about this. Like this is like if like there were infinite cards, then like this could be a good one, but like but like it's like not.
Okay.
That's like kind of like, well, like it's not even, and also like it's not even like one to watch out for because like in a time maybe a better version of this happens. So like, whatever.
You could maybe do something weird with like eggs.
Oh yeah.
That's probably not.
Spellbomb. Yeah, I mean you sacrifice it like afterwards isn't going to a graveyard, so it's like. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah.
There is a Pauper combo that's going on right now where because Ancestral Statue is all generic, you can reduce its mana cost to 0 by using like multiple reducers, and then you can have it bounce itself infinite times, which is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Not relevant, really. Like if that's what you wanted to do, run one of the discounters in your command zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we already know how to do that song with this. Yeah.
This one's not 4 mana. I forgot I need to do that. Mirror Retrievers are cool. I don't expect there's anything.
It's like one of those things. It's like one of those things where it looks like it could be something, but it's probably nothing. Yeah. So put in the bottom.
Yeah. All right. Victor Timely. I think you're interesting, but I don't think that you're interesting enough. We'll put you right. Here. Okay. Who's next? It's the virtual assistant. I wanted this card to be Clover Legal so badly. It's so my jam. 2 mana for a 3/3 defender. I love it. Whenever you cast a spell using teamwork, oh wait, this does nothing. Create a 1/1 colorless robot hero.
How many teamwork cards are there at common?
In mono
There's like
blue.
5? Oh yeah,
So teamwork is a new mechanic. It's cool, and they might use it more. To be fair, because it's actually a really interesting.
Yeah, it might show more Marvel sets. I could definitely see at least showing more Marvel
teamwork
sets.
does not spell with a hyphen. That's my bad. Okay, here we are. There's 13 in all colors.
That's all colors. Yeah, so I was gonna say more than I thought, but like no.
In blue, I didn't do that right. In blue, there are 3.
Is it just Atlantis attacks? Okay, it's better than I thought it was.
Now, remember, this is when you cast a spell with... I think it's with its teamwork. Maybe it just says with teamwork. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if it needs that now that I'm thinking about it. Give me a second. When you cast a spell using teamwork, it's not just a spell that has teamwork. You have to actually pay the teamwork cost to get this benefit.
I mean, the free power defender helps, but yeah, it's like
That's true. That's a good point. This one
yeah.
is a 7 mana. I love this card. It's bad, but I love it. 7 mana, teamwork 4. Choose one. If it's teamwork, choose both. You get a 6/5 Leviathan with hexproof. You bounce 2 non-land.
That's kind of a nice. If you can get teamwork, it's kind of a nice common, but yeah.
Yeah, right? I think this card's so funny, but it's 7 mana. What's quantum reduction? Teamwork 2, you may cast the spell as though it had flash if you use teamwork, and you enchant a creature -5.
It's one of those, yeah.
I love these effects. I usually just run ones that already have flash, but I think those ones are uncommon, to be fair, so that might actually be relevant.
We say the nay.
We do say the nay. This
do we? Oh, it's arcane. Wow.
I know. There are, I think, 2 arcane cards in the set, and I don't know why. I've heard people theorize that the next Marvel set is going to be like Doctor Strange, Agatha Harkness, the mages of Marvel type of set.
Yeah,
and it's going to be relevant, but it's probably going to be relevant in the Avatar way, not in the Kamigawa way. Does that make sense?
Place is cool.
Place is cool.
I mean, it's cool, but it's like cool and like underutilized. They never did it right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's if you're gonna bring back Splice, I think they probably would bring back Splice.
Yeah.
But not onto a subtype. It would be a Splice onto like sorceries only or something. Like not instants of sorceries. It's like just Splice sorcery or something like that.
Very cool.
I think that would be the place to do it if they were going to do it. Anyway, Virtual Assistant, this is nothing, right? 3 times ever you can trigger their ability. It's nothing.
Yeah, maybe you like get back stuff. It's nothing.
It's nothing. Let's move on to Hydra Bob. Well, I know them as Hydra Bob because
look at this, just doing my job.
I don't know this guy at all. I just know them from Snap, and they were called Hydra Bob and Snap. So I'm like, yeah, awesome, it's Hydra Bob.
I think there's like kind of a like meme about them. Yeah,
there's gotta be. They are a 2 mana 2/2, and they are a human coward villain. When they attack alone, return them to your hand. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I want this to be interesting, but I don't see it. So, we've seen the, like, bounce to your hand recast with, like, Norn the Wary being relevant, but he bounces back in automatically on his own, right? That's his whole thing, is that he just, like, gives you a free creature ETB every single turn. That's every turn, not every one of your turns, right?
Yeah.
This is, you spend 2, you pass because they don't have haste. The next turn, you attack, they bounce to your hand, you deal 2 damage to each opponent, you gain 2 life. So it's like every other turn, you get to drain the table for 2.
Yeah, but there's any way Mono Black to give haste, yeah.
And if there was, would it be like a one-time effect? Like, you're not going to find like an enchantment that's like all of your creatures always have haste or something, right?
Nah, yeah.
I see nothing to do with this, and I want to see something to do with this.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
gonna put you here because I think you're cool.
Yeah.
All right, next, Count Nefaria. This is a 7 mana 6/6 that costs 3 less if you've sacked a permanent this turn. It's got flying.
That's cool.
This might be good, right? This is a 4 mana 6/6 with flying. How good is that?
I mean, it seems neat. I think
I'm never impressed by just a beater. This is one of those. This is why the strong
it's
but
a flying beater. Yeah, I don't know.
Strong but bland exists for this, right? Like I bet this is kind of good. I bet this is a scary threat that will kill people, but I don't care, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. You're absolutely right.
Now, is it even good? I don't know. I have no idea if it's good or not, but that's what that tier is for.
I think it's good enough that it's yeah, it's good.
Doombot Harbinger. This one could be a commander and Pauper Commander or a Clover because it's 3 mana.
Yeah.
2/1 robot villain, has flying. When it enters, you may mill 4. When it dies, you may exile this card. When you do, return a creature from graveyard to your hand. I really like Butler, whatever that card's called. The Butler, the zombie Butler.
Yeah, Undead Butler.
Undead Butler. I think it's a great card. They made a worse version of it in TMNT, and this is not strictly better. This is 1 mana more, if I recall correctly. It mills you 1 extra card, and it has flying. Now, in the 99 of someone else's deck, I think this card's great. I think you run this in your mill decks a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, as a Clover, I think that'd be fine.
Commander. Yeah, maybe as a Clover, right? Because you can't
have
Undead Butler,
Clover,
right?
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Undead Butler, not Clover legal because it's too cheap.
Or it's Clover legal, but not legal as a Clover. Yeah.
I think that's right. Let me just double check. Undead Butler might be cheaper than I think.
No, it's 2 mana. That's why it's so good.
No, I just wanted to make sure it was uncommon. Yeah, it is 2 mana. So this is the card we're comparing it to, for the record, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a great card. Good way of filling the graveyard if you need to do that. And the question is, if you want to fill the graveyard, do you want your commander filling the graveyard, or do you want the commander caring about filling the graveyard? And I think usually you want to have them care about the graveyard, not fill the graveyard. Not always, right? We've already talked about Connive being good because it fills the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I don't imagine it's that relevant.
Yeah, it's just one of those cards. It's just it only does this thing a limited amount of times, and that's just not a good commander.
Or it's cool but mid, but I think it's just good. Let's just put it here.
I don't even know if it's good, but yeah.
Right, it's not good in the it is so strong kind of a good, but it's a great, I get to play this every single game on curve kind of good.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You want to play your mill early when you're a mill deck, right? Being able to play this on turn 3 every turn is actually maybe kind of sweet.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Anyway, but would you rather play Undead Butler? And the answer is probably yes, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you can play it on turn 2 every turn instead. So,
yeah, which makes me not even think it's good, but yeah.
It might not even be good. Anyway, Fixer, Techno Terror, 2 mana, 2/1, Human Artificer Villain. Tap, pay 2 life, draw a card, but activate only if an artifact entered under your control this turn.
I'm kind of into this.
This is good. It's not interesting, right? It gives you a build around, which is nice. You want artifacts entering. So I like a card that gives you a build around. That's interesting.
Yeah, but draw a card this turn.
When my payoff for doing the thing is draw a card, I'm not excited. But they're always really good.
Yeah.
I think this is good. I don't think it's cool, but I also don't think it's bland either. I think I do put it in good and cool.
Yeah.
It's the low end of good and cool though.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. So
which is up
sorry,
here.
I read ahead. Hammerhead is there's the guy from Ixalan that's has this and also is in white.
Yes. That is 100%.
I believe they're also uncommon.
Let me I can bring them up real quick. Oracle 30. Will that work? Okay, there's also apparently this one which costs a colorless, but we're not going to worry about them.
Yeah, yeah.
So
if
these are the
like
two.
between one and two is big, the between 1 and 0 is massive.
Right. So the next card we're looking at, Hammerhead, 2 mana 2/1 is a sack outlet. Bartolome, 2 mana 2/1 sack outlet. They do the exact same effect. They're exactly the same, except for Bartolome gives you access to white, which is a benefit. Hammerhead does not require white, which could be a benefit.
That's a minor benefit. Yeah.
I don't know, right? If you want to play this on turn 2, you need to make sure that you hit both colors on turn 2. That's like not unreasonably restrictive.
I think it's not enough to get out of land and mid, though.
I guess the question is Bartolome actually, like, top 10 worthy? I think the first review I did was actually Lost Caverns of Ixalan, if I recall correctly. And I don't remember if I put them on that list. Now, should I have is probably a better question.
I think you maybe should have if you didn't.
I think I probably should have if I didn't. I don't remember if I did or not. And I think that Hammerhead, they're not worse, except for their color identity. And I don't know how much I care about being in white.
I mean, white has a lot of like ways to make fodder, so
right. I'm just saying I think they're a side grade because if you want to be in mono black, you can't play Bartolome, right? Straight up.
Yeah, no, that's true. If you don't feel like you need any white cards, then like Hammerhead is objectively better.
Right. So I think they're a side grade. They're probably a little bit worse in a pure power level standing, but like
yeah, okay. I'm willing to put in like the good but bland because it's like oh I can like. It can cost colors instead of white as a benefit. It's like, man, it's like kind of not exciting.
B.
Like, I think good but bland is where they go.
I'm saying that I think that they're not. I think they're good and cool because they're not top 10 worthy. They're good and cool.
Okay,
I think they could be top 10 material because they are the same as a top 10 card. But they're probably just good and cool.
Yeah, I guess the fact that there are reasons you could play it over a top 10 card is like enough. So
I think
yeah,
so.
Fair enough.
Like I think there's a very good chance this ends up being in top 10 in the final list. I usually restrict people by going, oh, well, you're just strictly worse than someone else, but I don't think they are strictly worse. I think they are the same. They're strictly the same.
No, I think I mean, yeah, just because like common lands, and it's like, no, I get it. Like having. If you want to play this on turn 2, having to have 2 color mana is
I don't know if
is definitely downside.
They're a sack outlet, right? So maybe you want to get set up before you play them anyway. It's just a question of would I rather be running a mono black Aristocrats deck or a black white Aristocrats deck? And don't get me wrong, there are some good white Aristocrats cards. There really are. But is that deck actually better? Or is it just like what's the word? There's a phrase like spoiled for choices, and it doesn't need that many choices. The mono black version is just actually more consistent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Anyway, who's next? It's Radioactive Man! Does he do rad counters? No! 5 mana for a 3/5 with Death Touch. Whenever Radioactive Man deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life. I don't know what you do with this other than be scary and have everyone try to kill you.
Is there another card common that does this?
I don't think so. It's a big deal. Half their life.
I think it's cool and good. I think like
I think it's cool and good.
I think you want this effect to make it work. Like yeah.
Okay. Now I need to say uncommon. Right.
Yeah. No, it's this guy.
What if I say half and life as separate lines? Maybe there's like a different wording. Okay, there's Lurking Evil, which is an enchantment, which does not count. And then there's Chainer's Torment, which also does not count.
That's a funny. Okay, that's like a neat card actually. I kind of want to make this a clover.
But Lurking Evil, pay half your life to make a 4/4.
It's rounded up. If it was rounded down, I'd kind of into it.
Also, it doesn't make it 4. It just becomes a 4/4.
I thought it could be. No, okay, no, never mind. I thought it made a 4/4.
Chainer's Torment's cool, though.
I read it too fast and got excited. Also, like, if it was rounded down, it'd be busted because you just like keep doing that. But yeah.
I mean, Chainer's Torment's cool, though, right?
Hmm.
This like burns half your life and then makes something that size. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, this is unique. This is definitely cool because it's unique, right? Uniqueness is cool.
Yeah.
Is it good? No, I mean, it's 5 mana and it has to connect. I don't think this ever does anything.
I think it's cool but not good. But I think it's definitely cool.
God, it's so cool though.
Yeah. Cool. Mid. This is the prototype. How have we done, by the way?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair. I don't know how they count. Yeah, can you just scroll down to like the undone ones and just see how far we scroll? Oh, I am. I guess not intimidated. That would be
Anyway, it's Titanium Man. Titanium Man is a 4-mana 3/4. When they attack, you have Titanium gain flying, or deal 1 damage to any target. So what is this? This is a 4-mana 3/4 with flying, bad, which you can choose to not have flying for the turn to instead ping something specific. Now that could kill a lot of stuff. A lot of things just have 1 toughness, and being able to reliably clean up 1 toughness things is nice. But only if they're attacking and you choose to not give them flying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they have to lose flying to do that. I don't know. This is nothing to me. Maybe I'm wrong. It seems like nothing.
Yeah. I think there's like, if it was cheaper, it'd be interesting because I think like being able to put 1 damage where you want to.
Oh, yeah,
like if we had like Black and Rage, like that's kind of neat.
I think you're right. At even 3 mana, this becomes much more interesting.
Exactly, yeah.
Ultron's Auxiliary. 2 mana, 1/1, Menace. When another artifact is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, again, this is a 2 mana non-legend. Like, I don't know what, they kept doing that. They kept doing that.
Keep getting away with it.
Is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, or an artifact card is put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield. Put a counter on this creature. This card's cool, though. It's a menace that grows in a really cool way.
Yeah, no, this is cool and good. This is definitely cool and good. I'm into it.
So this says whenever another artifact, right?
Yeah.
Did I reread it? Am I reading this wrong? Or an artifact card is put into
from the battlefield, or any artifact from elsewhere.
If you Balustrade Spy with this and your deck's all artifacts, it becomes like a 60/60. I'm not suggesting you do that, obviously, but like actually, it's if you mill over artifacts, you get 1 for each, which they're usually really like. Oh, make it if it's multiple at a time, it only counts once. I don't see any limiter on this.
No, it's cool.
This card's cool. This card might be top 10 material. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put it in cool and good.
Do you want to put it there? I kind of want to put it in there just for now. We can take
just
it
like
off
to have one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, wait. If we're gonna put this here quickly, what are your thoughts on these cards?
I think I would put Wicked in there as well, honestly.
Wicked's cool. I can see Wicked going in there. I think Wicked's really interesting.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah. I mean, maybe the Falcon, but
The Falcon. Oh, I think the Falcon barely makes the cut. Honestly, I'm so not.
Oh, really? What does the Pharaoh do?
Pharaoh is non-creature spells you connive. I think
could be. Yeah.
I'm happy to keep it like this for now, but yeah. I don't know. This one really surprised me because there's no limiter on it. It just does it. It has menace. Menace is scary.
Oh, sorry. I read ahead. The next one actually kind of sweet as well.
I like that one too. Undead Hand Ninja, 2 mana, 2/1, Death Touch. Whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life. You can't.
This is like if that's what you do, if that's the main way you want to trigger Sir Conrad, this is a way cheaper Sir Conrad. Like, yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, you don't get the coming and going, but also remember, this is one or more creature cards, right? So
it's creature cards. Never mind. Yeah.
It has to be creature cards, which fair enough, whatever. But also, if you fill your graveyard and then you exile your graveyard, it triggers once. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like there's a bunch of creature cards that like leave your graveyard by themselves.
Yes,
like,
I think this card's
they
cool.
do it.
Right? You run all your reassembling skeletons that just like leave and then you sack them and then leave and then they sack them and you leave and you just keep casting and set resacking. And it's each opponent too. Like this is, and it heals you so that you don't actually.
It's 2 mana.
I think this card's very good. I want to run it in a bunch of decks again. Can't be a Clover.
Do you think it's top 10? It might be top 10.
I don't know if it's top 10 or not, but I think it's really cool and it's definitely worth like considering. It is. Put it above Hammerhead. Yeah.
Heck
yeah! Black mages.
Yeah.
All right. Valentine Allegra de Fontaine. Very interesting, probably useless. 3 mana, 2/3. Other villains are heroes. Tap, target hero you control connives. I love a card that immediately sells me on the
There's more uncommon villains than heroes, I would imagine.
So many more villains, I'm pretty sure. Not uncommon, common. There's more.
And you had the already heroes to mix? Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
But the question is, do you have anything that cares about your villains counting as heroes? Like, I think the only time you really care is if you like have Zarda or something, right? Like the heroes.
No. I think the tap effect's kind of neat if you like untap her a bunch because it's free.
That's true. I think that is cool. I mean, I do really like her tap effect.
I think she's cool in mid, but I think she's kind of cool.
I think she's one of those cards that make me go, you gotta be able to do something with this, right? That's so cool. But it's mid. I think she's better than Peggy, though.
Sorry, Peggy. I mean, it's like, I say sorry, Peggy, but like, if I was a Magic card, I would be a way worse Magic card than any of these people. I'm not good.
Dang, that's
things like they are.
I don't know. But how many cards did you get? White Widow, Yelena Belova. 2 mana, 1/2, Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, put a counter on it.
Yeah. Okay.
It gives you a build around. It's cool. You attack with your Death Touchers. Do I make my Death Toucher bigger or do you lose the blocker? Like, it's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like just like across your entire board. It's like, it's like cool.
It's very cool. I like it.
And again, like the fact that it's like if it's 3 mana, I'd be way less confused about it. But like it's 2.
Yeah, totally. And I need to just quickly check because there's not a lot of ways of giving things Death Touch. So I need to see how many things just naturally have Death Touch.
It's gotta be like a ton, right? Like
You'd
common?
think so.
That's like the thing.
There are a lot. This one's not real, but like other than that, this is 77 showed up in my initial search. Now, how many of these are good? Different question. That one's not real either.
You should put. Yeah, actually, just to say, you should put paper in the thing.
Is that game paper? I think is how that works. Yeah, 73. So still like a lot. And
yeah.
This one you need to pay mana into to make it count, but it would. And you only have to pay it if it's getting through, and it has flying, so it likely will, and it will grow. I love Bone Picker, actually. This is like one of my favorite commons. I know that's like silly, but like it's a 1 mana 3/2 flying Death Touch if you have a thing die. Like that's so fun.
Yeah.
You just swing with all your Death Touchers, and
I mean, like common is like kind of okay on raid if you have to like hard cast it even like it's
that's true. We've seen 4 mana 3/2s in like legendary that we're seeing it uncommon, and it's like, really? Your upside's not good enough for that. Be better. This is a flying Death Toucher. No. I love it. This one gives a Death Touch counter, so you can actually like give Death Touch to something that doesn't have Death Touch, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, it enters with. Sorry, it enters with. Never mind. I thought it was like when it dies, it gives a Death Touch counter. I don't know. There's a lot. You have options.
Yeah. No, I am down for that. Yeah. No. It's like cheap black cards that have a good effect are good.
They seem to be.
I think it was close. I don't know if the top 10.
I don't know if it's top 10 or not, but it's definitely like up here. Let's put it like there.
I actually looking at it, I kind of want to put in top 10. It's like just like the fact it's like a build around and like I know we
just like 3 black cards.
3 black 2-mana cards.
3 black cards from the same Jumpstart pack, maybe even. I don't think.
I mean, they were quite good with that Jumpstart pack. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it's the same pack. It probably isn't. They don't seem like they have any thematic association, right? We have Ultron, Death Hand Ninja, and then Yelena. Yeah. Sure, I'll stick her up there. Why not? I don't care. I was expecting top 10 material to have more. I do kind of want to assess these. I think this one has some potential, but like mostly you'd rather play neutrinos. This one has potential, but it's not like super exciting. It's just kind of good. This one is very specific. I kind of with
Zarda in there. Like I think they'd be like number 10, but I think Zarda could be kind of cool.
I think Zarda could definitely be the 10. I could see it. I think she's really cool.
And I think the cartographer also can go in there. Honestly, now I look at. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna reassess these. I'm not too worried about putting these in top 10 material right now.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they're like such like. I mean, the thing like their effects are so different, but like they are like also 2-mana black creatures.
3
like
2-mana creatures that they're efficient. What can I say? They're efficient and they do a cool thing, not just a normal thing.
Turns out they give like uncommons to blacks a lot of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing. I really like Pauper Commanders that aren't legendary. These are both not legendary, which is wild.
Yeah.
Out of all of the creatures, there are no uncommon, non-legendary creatures in the main set. There's very few, and yet 2 of them? I'm happy. Let's move on. Alex Wilder, we're in red now. Still in Jumpstart. We have not gotten to the main set. We probably will do that as a separate video.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, I just saw Escape and I'm outright kind of excited, honestly.
Alright, Alex Wilder. 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever they or another creature you control enter, if you cast it from anywhere other than your hand, it gets
I'm actually way into this. So, like, Escape, especially so it gets around commander attacks.
Yep,
like,
so you can escape it for 3 mana and exiling 3 other cards from your graveyard. You make a really good point about commander attacks, right? So this dies. You have to be able to exile things.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you can just keep. That's like well about Escape. You just keep doing it. Like, it's like, I mean, yeah, you run out of cards eventually, but like, still, it's like.
I do always forget that Escape doesn't like have it enter with a finality counter or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it would.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's so much better than like, it's like. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you need to be continuing to fill your graveyard, but
I know. Like, I mean, 2-mana cards are good. Like, 2-mana cards are. No. Also, they're a runaway. If I could like play you like that, I think this.
I don't know the runaways. Yeah. I just think that they are consistently cool characters without knowing them.
Yeah.
Alex Wilder though. This is sweet, right? All your impulse draw. If they're creatures, they enter with +2 that turn and can attack that turn. That's sweet. That's sweet. Awesome. Yeah. I think the struggle here is going to be how do you fill your graveyard to be able to consistently escape? Now, you might just say, oh, well, I've got all these cards that impulse draw me, and that's an instant. That's a sorcery. It just goes into the graveyard naturally. Maybe that's enough.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really hope we start seeing impulse draw to the graveyard like we saw in Secret of Strixhaven. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Right? Mill a card you may play at this turn. And then if you don't, it's in the graveyard for Alex, right? We saw one card like that a while back. I can't remember the name. It was a Modern Horizons 3 card.
Yeah, the fact that this works with impulse draw, so that you don't even do like get creatures that you are planning to do it with is like
Have you seen Eclipse the Impossible? Do you know this card?
I see it around. I always forget what it does get so much text.
Yeah, I love this card. It is impulse draw. If those cards are still in exile at the end of the turn, put them in your graveyard.
Yeah, there's a lot of saying make a scion. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's for each. Sorry. It's for each.
Oh, yeah,
No, this card is sweet, but the point I'm making is you impulse draw. If you can cast something this turn, you cast it and Alex gives it +2 in haste. If you can't cast it, it goes in the graveyard. Most impulse draw just stays in exile forever, which is kind of a non-bo with Alex. But here, you get to fill your bin!
Yeah.
It's the only card. It's the only card that does it. But
honestly, Sweet Clover Commander.
Yes, because you couldn't have that as your Clover because it's common, but yeah. Okay, so I think you're up here. You're good and cool. I don't know if you're top 10.
I think it might be top 10. I think they might be top 10.
That's the thing, is the good and cool section is the top 10 material section. It's a bad... I made a bad tier list.
I mean, yeah, I think they're a step above like the rest of these folks. Like, yeah.
I might have to just make 2 videos, one for main set, one for Jumpstart. I don't mean this recording video. I mean like actual top 10 video because there's so much stuff to go through that it just like 2 top 10 lists.
Yeah, no, I mean this is like the most like I'm excited to play this. Like
that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I got like your perspective here because if it's just me, it becomes way too typecast, you know? Anyway, what's Electra do?
Yeah.
4 mana for a 3/2, human assassin hero. When Electra enters, you may have her deal 2 damage to you. When you do, she deals 4 damage to target creature. So I just should preempt this. The Jumpstart pack that this is from has a theme of self-damage, which is cool. Magic doesn't do that much.
That is cool. You don't want this in a self-damage deck, though.
I don't think there is any payoff for this is the problem. Like, there's just not self-damage payoff, really.
Yeah, blah.
Right?
Blend mid, yeah.
I think you're right.
Blend mid.
I think she has another card that's, like, not bad, so, like, you know, Electra fans aren't totally out, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's an interesting Jumpstart pack, but there's, like, other things that care in that pack, right? I don't think you can build a whole 99 card deck around Electra.
Exactly. Who's Ace?
Intrepid Ace is cool. I like Intrepid Ace. They are a 1 mana, 2/1 human pilot. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as it isn't attacking or blocking. So,
okay, I like a 1 mana commander. Yeah, no, I'm down. Like all of you great deals with the Carlos.
It's just like such a cool way of doing this can crew as though its power was too higher without saying that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and also it's like kind of it also like does more like
where it's future proof, right? It can crew a vehicle, it can crew a spacecraft, and it can pay teamwork. That's the idea, right? It's such a flexible version of this effect.
And it can saddle. Don't forget it can saddle.
And it can saddle, right? All of it's like, hey, we've been doing this space of like these pilots that can crew better. But then all of the pilots we printed don't work anymore with the spacecraft we made. And then they made a new effect, and they're like, you know what? Screw it. Oh, actually, the mounts, I guess, is the first thing that came up as a problem. And so now it's just like, cool, let's do this. This will be the new pilot effect.
Yeah,
and it's good. Now, what else do you do with it? I don't know if this is a useful commander.
I mean, like, there's ferocious stuff. Like,
Sure. How much of this enough to matters? Like, am I excited to build around that though? I don't know.
I mean, you can include it. Like, it doesn't have to be the main theme of your deck. I don't know. I really like this one, man. I think like I don't know if this is top 10 material, but I think you can like at least put it like at the top of cool and good.
I think that it is cool and good, and the reason I say that is because I think that it is either good and bland or cool and mid, but I don't know if I think it's cooler or gooder. So maybe that's because it's both.
No, I mean, this is also like a thing I'm excited by. Honestly, like I don't know. I think like just the fact it's like 1 mana for like a 4 power creature.
It's definitely higher than like some of these.
But it's not, you're not supposed to just like beat down with it. It's like sweet. I don't know. Yeah.
It makes your brain tick. You go, wait, what can I do with this? The thing is, I don't know if there is anything to do with it. That's the problem.
I think there's gotta be like.
Well,
it's 4. There's so much like 4 power more stuff. Like, come on, like there's gotta be like
in
the Clover,
power. I think maybe in mono red in common. I don't know, right? Like these two cards, Pack Tactics, right? If you attack with creatures power 6 or more, if you have total power 8, like that's... Do I care about these? What else do we have?
Can you like search O power? That might be the best way to do it, even though it's like maybe too broad.
This we've got the ferocious. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, creatures can't block this turn. So there's a few of these. There's this is 17 I'm looking at right now, and that doesn't count.
Wow.
That's tactics again.
Yeah. Remember, we also don't have attacks, so like the stuff that cares about when the combat phase still works.
Pardon? Oh, like at the start of combat.
I mean, team full rage. Like, I mean, you have to attack something else, but like, yeah, it's like.
Team battle rage. Target creature gets double strike. That creature also gains trample until end of turn if you control a creature power order. Yeah, right. So there's some things to do, and I am very bad at assessing aggro game plans. So maybe this is a really good aggro card. And I'm
I mean, the thing is, like, it's not like you're not supposed to be down with it, but like.
No, but it can. You're right. It facilitates lots of very cool cards. There's much more that cares about this power 4 or greater thing than I was expecting, and ones that I think are good that care about it. Right? Lots of things care about stuff. But this is the breakpoint. Yeah, right? They're all power 4 or greater.
Yeah, I guess the thing is like you have to think about just as 1 mana because like you just like play a 4 power creature, but like that's a little weird. How many hits did you get with this, or what did you search? How many hits did you get?
17, and I searched for the phrase power and the phrase or greater specifically, not just power, because power gives you a lot of weird stuff.
Can you take out the or greater? Just like I want to see what happens. Like
sure.
Probably a little bit off craft, but like I want to.
So this is what's this? Deal damage equal to its power, right? Like a lot of stuff is just going to care about its own power, right? Base power 4/4. Right? They're just not like relevant to what the discussion was. That's all.
Yeah, so I was trying to guess like essentially other stuff because like I think like there's a lot that doesn't cover
power 2 or less.
The or greater power.
The or greater means that like if it cares, nothing's going to care about having power 4, right? Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, I guess it's true. Yeah.
Anyway, I think you're right. There's way more to consider than I originally gave it credit for.
But I mean, like like flings and like stuff like that is like I don't know.
Okay, all the power up cards are also showing up, which is very funny to me.
Yeah, true.
That's been a ruined Skyfall searches forever. How dare you, Marvel superheroes?
Well, also Power Stones exist as we see over here as well. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I think it's cool. I'm gonna leave it in good cool for now.
Yeah, maybe because I mean, like any vehicle. Just like a vehicle deck is like kind of neat. Like
I did want to look into how many vehicles there were where it matters, because oftentimes the thing with vehicles, first of all, we're in common and only in red. But the thing about vehicles are that they usually don't have very high crew costs. This one does. Do I want to play a 5 mana 8/6 that I accrued with my 1-drop? Maybe that's sweet. You know, but crew 2, crew 1. Crew 1.
What's that? There's like that one that's like crew 7, but it's like 1 mana.
I don't think that's common.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
If it comes up, we'll see it.
It's like that Max Kamigawa. I think you remember it.
Oh, this one is sweet. You're right. It's crew 2.
Oh no, that's an outfit. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
There's another one that was like that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. But it's like a rare or something.
No, it was not rare. They did not do that.
Anyway, the point is, I really liked the idea of pilots when they first came out with them, where they could crew things better. But like, so rarely is crew high. It's like the best things don't have high crew. This one.
I mean, they teamwork, and like I don't know.
Totally right. Again, that's the question of like. I think that it's flexible.
Maybe like you do kind of have to like care about the fact it's 1 mana, but there's like so many like
there's a lot of
mechanics to power.
Here are all the teamwork cards in red, by the way. Also, teamwork 2 doesn't matter. Teamwork 2 doesn't matter. This one's teamwork 4.
That's teamwork. Yeah. So wow.
So I think you're right, though, right? There's a lot to do with it. You can put it in your. You're not going to be running a vehicles deck. You're going to be running vehicles and mounts and maybe a spacecraft and a bunch of ferocious things and this 1 teamwork card, and like that's gonna make a cool deck.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely like it's cool. It's a cool card.
Yeah.
This is Carolina Dean Runaway. Let's talk about her.
Sorry, yeah, actually, yeah, this is way cooler. Yeah.
This is a 4-mana 3/3 with fly. At the beginning of your first main phase, you add a Wooburg. You can't spend this mana to cast spells from your hand.
That is a rad card. I think this is like definitely top 10. I think this is
top 10.
In the front top 10. I think you can play in the front top 10, yeah.
Almost any 5-color, I think, needs to be in top 10 discussion just because it's so rare. And I think this card...
revolutionary for Clover also. We thought before because it's the first Clover 5-color commander.
I think if this card added 5 colorless or 5 red, it would still be really good.
Yeah.
I don't think the identity is the only thing that matters here. But it is huge that it has this identity.
Yeah. It was just like... It's like a 5-color free. Like, if I colored any free... If it was like a free that was like, this is all colors, like, it was still kind of worth talking about.
Right. Which, like,
honestly,
I think that exists in Pauper Commander. It just doesn't exist in Clover. Because Clover requires you to be running a legendary commander.
That's fair, but like, I mean, yeah, if it was just had like the identity and the stat line, it would be way less good, but it'd still be even like worth talking to if it wouldn't be top 10.
We probably should discuss what it actually does. I'm realizing though, so this is any kind of casting spells from anywhere other than in your hand you can use. So that's impulse draw, that's activating abilities, that's
and
not
anything
kicker,
you use a power stone for, like.
Any triggered ability like Inspire, right? When this untaps, you can that wouldn't really work because you make the mana on your first main phase. There's a bunch of weird timing restriction things. They're like at the beginning of combat, you may pay. That mana's gone.
I don't know. I like for me, it's just like activated abilities. I love activated abilities is definitely the direction I've been thinking. And this is like such a good activated ability card.
Yeah.
Like
to be a little bit sidetracked, I do want to combine this card with Hex Magic, which is not a Pauper Commander thing. This is purely Clover. Have you seen this card? It's the other Arcane card.
Until the end of your turn, you're like, oh yeah, no, that's sweet. Yeah,
isn't this sweet? Wait. It's a 3-mana refill your replace your hand, but you can still cast the cards you replaced.
Yeah, no, sick. So yeah. Can you go back to Yeah, sorry, I didn't even pick up that the only restriction is that they can't be from your hand. Like,
Yep.
I mean, graveyard. If you want to do like graveyard things,
graveyard
like
stuff,
that's a sweet way to do it.
And you're in every color, so you can do whatever you want with this. Now, it's 4 mana, and it only triggers at the next turn. So you have to spend 4 mana and stick it, which is a big ask. But like,
I mean, it's probably not like PDH.
That's probably true. Yeah. Now maybe you could ramp it.
But we're not looking at that. And, I mean, I don't know. It might be
on like turn 2. You can play this on turn 3, right? Like the break points line up really well, actually.
Yeah.
And you can be in green. You could run Llanowar Elves. Like this is a really scary ramp commander, I think, because.
Yeah, actually, maybe. But I mean, it's whatever. It's like insane. It's like has to be like at the top of our top 10 list like right now.
I would not be surprised if this becomes the #1 card on the list when I make the list.
Me too.
And that is if we combine them. I'm considering doing 2 lists, like I said. Right? Like it's such a big deal.
No, this card is so nuts and uncommon. It is. Hopefully, like maybe it has constructed potential. Like I like probably not because it's 4 mana, but like
also what format's it in, right? This is not standard legal.
Oh yes. Oh, I forgot about. No, yeah, I forgot it was standard legal. But if it was, I might like play it in like kind of it'd be more like jank, but like I would maybe play it in standard. Yeah.
We're in agreement. Time to move on. Lady Spider, Maybell.
Yeah, I guess the thing about like the card before is like we could like sing his praises like more if it would not be enough. So yeah, good to keep going. Yeah. Lady Spider, Maybell Riley, 2 mana 1/3, has reach. Whenever you discard a card, put a counter on a spider you control, which could be her. So this is this is like
Marauding Mako.
Neat, but like it's so bad compared to the last card.
Well, you remember Marauding Mako, right? We love Marauding Mako. This is a 1 mana 1/1 that whenever you discard a card, you put a counter on this, right?
Well, that many, which
Yeah,
is
it doesn't have haste. Well, it doesn't matter. It says one or more, you put that many, as opposed to when you discard one, you put one. Like, it's the same.
I thought it was like when you discard one or more, you put one.
I could be mistaken. I could double check it, but the thing with Maybell is that she has built-in flying, which is sweet. She costs more, which is less sweet. And
it's like only by one.
You can put it on any spider you control, which is almost entirely irrelevant, I have to assume.
In red, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Like, you could run some changelings, whatever. There are a few. There's a few cards. It's very few. But that's okay. As a Voltron threat, Rotting Mako is legit, I think. I'm pretty sure Rotting Mako is legitimately a Voltron threat. Oh!
Yeah.
She doesn't have flying, she has reach.
I mean...
Run Marauding Mako.
Well, no, I mean, the 200 toughness I think is worthwhile.
Yeah, like, it's 1 mana more. It's twice as expensive.
That's true, but also it isn't like insane. Like, you are missing out on that many more discards. Like, yeah.
No,
yeah.
you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
I think
I don't know if she's good and cool, or if she's cool and mid or good and bland, but like, I think she's cool. She might be bottom of good and cool. She's a very solid effect that we've seen before.
Yeah, I think bottom good and cool. I think she's a solid option instead of the Mako. I think there's sometimes it's a good side grade. Yeah.
The funny thing is, it makes me think of what was it? This one, where it's just like, this card's actually really good. It's just what it competes with makes it bad, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, this is like worse than Mystic, whereas this is like a side.
This is more of a side grade. I think that's true. Yeah, the other one's the exact same stats. It just doesn't have the creature flying, like, and doesn't have flying itself. It's just worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an interesting side grade. It's more mana, has extra toughness. Cool. Before you can start discarding, it survives, right? It survives a shock.
Yeah. No, the fact that it's not a 1/1 is for any period of time. Yeah.
Good point. All right, Molten Lavamancer, a 3-mana 2/3 elemental warlock villain. Not a legend, but could be a clover because it's 3 mana. Prowess, which I can never assess prowess well. It's always scarier than I expect it to be. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to one or more of your opponents during your turn, you create a 1/1. This triggers once each turn. So only can do it on your turn.
Do not another 1/1. Do not.
Yeah, so this is 3 mana for 2/1 or 2/3, and it has prowess, so you want to be casting non-creature spells. And when those non-creature spells are burn, you make a 1/1, but only if you do it on your turn, and only once a turn.
Yeah. So only once per turn cycle.
Yes.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is once per round. You can do this if you do something, but like, you run this as your commander with like Gutter Snipe, right? Like your Gutter Snipe style deck.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, okay.
I think it's cool. The question becomes...
I guess like it's like kind of thing, like having like so many limiters on the card makes it like feel like a bar.
I should have used a more specific search, because you knew the card I was looking for. Does the fact that it's non-creature spells make it worth it? Does the fact that it have prowess make it worth it?
Absolutely not. No.
Young
run
Peasy's
Young
too
Pyromancer.
good! It's too good!
I wouldn't really be excited about Young Peasy, honestly, but like, yeah, it's like...
It's too good. Young Peasy's too good. This is nothing because Young Peasy's too good.
Yeah, and the thing about prowess is like, yeah, it can like be surprisingly good, but it's surprisingly good on things that are cheap.
Yeah.
Because it's like really diminishing turns the higher more money you're spending on it, because like, again, like, you're not like, well, I guess like it doesn't have haste anyway, so it's like not,
I think this card is probably good and bland, but I'm putting them in bland and boring, and whatever, bland and mid.
Yeah, I guess like being told like no so many times on the card like kind of like make you biased, but yeah, it's like
Pardon? What makes me biased?
Being told no so many times by a card.
Yeah, like how many times are you actually triggering it per turn cycle? Maybe it is only once. Maybe you cast one big burn spell and you pass the turn. But it's a prowess card. It wants you to cast like 4 non-creature spells.
Yeah.
It's pulling you in 2 different directions, and like, Pyromancer's right there. Pyromancer's 2 mana. All right. Anyway, Sky Cycle. Okay. In Pauper Commander, you can run vehicles as your commander. So
Oh yeah, true.
there's only like 2 to talk about, but this is one of them. 5 mana, 4/3, flying. When this vehicle enters, it deals X damage to a creature. X is twice the number of vehicles you control. It crews for 2. So yeah, this is a card that exists. It's a yeah.
You could kill a creature maybe.
Maybe
for 5 mana. All right. Yeah, no, we're done here.
If you jump through a hoop, you might be able to kill something. Stick is cool though. 2 mana for 2/1.
They seem like cool characters. I guess they're like Daredevil's trainer.
Yeah, I think cool. So. Whenever a source you
They're
control...
monks, what?
Yeah, they train with a stick.
Are they part of like
A
this is like the other world where like actual monks exist, so it's like kind of weird.
Know. They might be a monk. I don't know the character. I think they're more of a monk than Tifa Lockhart is personally. That still annoys me.
I mean, I think that's also dumb. So
it's so dumb. Anyway, whenever a source you control deals damage to you, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the end of your next turn, but only once a turn is this trigger.
I'm into it.
It's good.
And this is like,
it's reliable and strong. It's until the end of your next turn, not just your next end step, like we saw with Wiccan, right?
Yeah, it's not black because like there's so many like things that like, could trigger in black, but no, it's cool.
So this is the payoff, right? We talked about how there's this red Jumpstart pack that deals out self-damage. This is the payoff for self-damage.
Yeah.
It's a source you control that deals damage to you, if that was not clear. So I think I kind of went through it kind of quickly.
It's clear to me. Good for the audience, though. Yeah.
I don't know what you run.
I think this might be cool with mid, but I think it's definitely cool, and I think it's like different than honorable mention. I think like the cool but mid is like the honorable mention tier.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like this would be really cool if it was better, or if it had some more support, or whatever. I don't know what you run in this deck. Like, what am I hitting myself with?
Yeah, I mean, our cards are like burn both players. Like that's like each player.
Now it only triggers once a turn, but it does trigger on each player's turn. It's not just yours, like the like the other card was.
And you can put it on next turn. Yeah. No, I think it's sweet.
I'm gonna put you in cool but mid. I'm gonna put you higher than She-Hulk. Sure.
I think they're higher than Radioactive Man, honestly.
Put them at the top of cool but mid. All right. Yeah. Next. It's Whirlwind Killer Cyclone, a 3-mana 2/3 mutant villain. They have haste, and whenever one or more creatures you control that entered this turn attack a player, target creature that player controls can't block. So yeah, it's a haste matter commander. That's a fun archetype, right? You play a hasty, you say that thing can't block.
It comes in a little slow for like this kind of thing, but yeah, it's like a...
Oh, I misunderstood this. It's whenever one or more creatures you control that enter this turn attack a player. So if you cast 2 haste creatures in one turn, you're only stopping one thing from blocking, unless you split those to different players, which you could do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like you can like attack different players, but like you can like negate the same like stop from blocking 2 creatures from the same player. So that's like kind of neat.
What?
Like I attack player B and player C, and then like but player C is open and player B has like 2 creatures. I can both get them unblocked.
No, it says target creature that player controls.
That's like I missed. I kept reading and see that was correct, and I missed out.
Yeah. No, I think this one. I think the archetype of haste matters is cool. I don't think this is the coolest version.
I think there's like gotta be like better haste matter commanders.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
in red, like
Shihirish. Blend in mid.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Wizard, classic speedster, a 4-mana 3/3.
I guess like the fact by just naming art, I never actually read what it does.
It's a first round haste. That's it. For 4 mana.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
How cheap would this have to be for it to be actually good?
Like a same stats. I think 2 would be kind of neat.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if this was 2, would that be actually too strong? Like I don't know aggro well enough. That seems scary.
I think the issue
with first and haste.
I think if it was still legendary, I think it would be kind of okay
Yeah.
in like 60 cards. So I think they could do it.
I think they could do it too. I think this would be an actually really interesting 2-mana 3/3 first strike haste. I still wouldn't put it on my top 10 list though, probably, right? Like I'd still be like, I don't care.
I think it'd be like a cool card in like in like a 60 card aggro deck because
if it had those stats.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's bland and mid. Alright. We're into green now. Oh, we're also done this page. That's cool. Big Bertha! Big Bertha is an X and a green for a 1/1 vigilance that when she enters with X +1/+1 counters on her.
Okay.
We've seen this a million times, but have we seen it in the command zone? Probably. 2 mana, tap. Put a +1/+1 counter on Big Bertha.
I kind of like the fact that it has like that mana sync on it.
The mana sync's kind of cool. Like it's if you don't attack, she has vigilance, so that's cool, right? You can attack.
Yeah, so you attack, and then like if you have 2 mana left over, on your last opponent's end step, then like
you can even attack with her and then do it the same turn, right? If you wanted to.
But that is also sweet. Yeah. So it's like you can have the front of it if like that matters. Yeah.
Now again, other than just being a big beater, I don't know what you do with this. She doesn't have trample. Maybe you fill the deck with ways of giving her trample. I don't know.
She doesn't. I think she's cool. Might be bottom of cool and good, but like
she might be cool mid. She might be mid, but bland. I think she's cool and good.
Well, I think like what other uncommon X creatures is like kind of my question.
That's
actually
a
not too sure.
Rarity uncommon. Type is a creature. The mana equals or is greater to X. And I'm going to ignore the green restriction.
Yeah, I mean, probably all green,
so let's see. What's nice about her is that she starts as a 1/1, so you're actually getting stats equal to your mana. As opposed to something like a parent, which starts at a 0/0, and you have to pay 2 in addition to your X. Now, it's got Ravenous, which is sweet, and it's Trample.
Card draw, yeah.
We've got the Brood Guard. The one I always think about is Contortionist Troop. Because this one grows every turn if you satisfy its Covenant condition.
Yeah, it's a good comparison.
Doesn't have any keywords. Vigilance does matter. But this one naturally grows, whereas Bertha, you have to pay.
But I mean, with a condition, I think honestly Bertha's gonna grow more than Contortionist Troop.
Maybe 3 creatures is a lot. You're right. We have some Hydra, of course. What's this one do? Enters with X counters on. Again, you're not getting your stats are like cost -1, which Bertha being a 1/1 that gets counters is so much better, right?
Yeah. I guess like it's free, but you can pay it any number of times, and also you can like make a deal to help. But
any player can activate this ability. That's so funny. Wait a minute, what is this card? This card's funny.
I guess, is it from like I guess it's like a 2-8 giant set? Like what?
I guess. Yeah. Shards of Alara? I don't have a clue.
Balbond. Wait, Shards of Alara? What? what was the plan there?
I like that they got reprinted in Battlebond. That's nice. And Arch Enemy. That's cool.
What was the plan?
That's awesome. That's so funny. All right, Ivy Elemental is another 0, but that's all it is. That's just it. So there's a lot, but most aren't beneficial. Now,
honestly, I think
that's blue and that's flying. That's pretty good.
Like I think they're like a side grade to like a lot of cards. So I think at least puts it in cool and good.
Yeah. Would you rather play Wildwood Scourge?
What features plus? I mean, in a different deck.
In a different deck,
but like
exactly.
Yeah, like that's the thing, like a lot of I feel like even though like there's a lot of like these creatures they're still side grade. I don't think this is like
no, I
think I can find a reason to play her over like pretty much all of these. Yeah,
I wasn't excited the first time I read this card. I like Big Bertha as a character because she's cool. But she's so big.
Big lady. Yeah.
All the other big ladies are like matchsticks. She's big. She's a actually big lady. It's great.
Yeah.
I
think her like origin was like kind of mean, but like I think she's cool. Yeah.
Her origin?
like I think like how her character was written was like kind of mean.
I
maybe.
don't know. She has like mass control in a way that lets her look kind of however she wants.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, never mind. Yeah,
in her like non-superhero guise, she's a supermodel.
I mixed her with different characters. Oh, no, I mixed her with the Blob. I think like the Blob was like kind of written as kind of mean, but I mixed her up with that.
I believe in the Great Lakes Avengers reboot, they made her a plus size model, but in the original, she's like, oh yeah, I have a superpower that makes me super skinny or super big.
Yeah.
And she just like in her day-to-day life makes herself look like the hottest lady possible, super skinny, like stereotypical, and is a supermodel. And then when she fights crime, she gets really big and crushes people.
That's cool. Yeah,
she's cool. But I think,
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I make sure for someone else. No, she is cool. Yeah.
Anyway, I definitely overlooked this card when I first saw it because I was like, okay, it's another X creature, but I like that you get actual stats equal to mana cost. And I like that that the growing is cool because she has vigilance. If she didn't have vigilance, the growing would be not interesting, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm just thinking about that so annoying Abzan mechanic, whatever it was called. But that was like sorcery speed too. Ugh.
Yeah. It's like endure or something. Yeah, it's not bad.
So bad. Anyway, I think endure's the new one, and it's actually pretty good. Anyway, Big Bertha.
Yeah. No, I think
she's good and cool.
I think she's good and cool. Also, like you told me on the character. I think I want to play her just for like because she's cool.
I love Great Lakes Avengers. I like comics from the perspective of like reading history. Do you know what I mean? Like I have not read comics, but I have read wiki articles.
I think also like I think like I thought you were about to say I like comics from the perspective of like the mid-tier heroes, which I also like kind of agree.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, you can't beat Superman. Like, who cares?
I mean, Superman is interesting their own way, but like that's not like.
I agree. Colossus, Steel Stalwart, a 5-mana 4/5 that during your turn is indestructible. Other mutants get +1.
I guess there's all the Simic mutants.
There's a decent number of mutants, especially with the new Universes Beyond sets, though, right? Like,
but it's like. But that's like there's a lord that like is indestructible, but also is like 5 mana.
It's so expensive. It's cool.
I like Colossus as a character too, but yeah, it's like not.
It's also like I think this could have been an indestructible. Do you think that'd be too strong? Maybe in Jumpstart.
I think it would absolutely be fine.
Like, you get to 5 mana, you drop this 4/5 that can't be removed by anything except for exile or bounce. Or sacrifice. Actually, there's a bunch of ways of getting rid of this, even in Jumpstart, right?
Yeah, no, I think it would absolutely be fine as if it was indestructible full time.
Yeah, I think it would be outside.
Maybe it's like a lore reason why it's not the case, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, this would be really cool if it's indestructible. I think it would be too strong in Jumpstart. I think it would be really an impressive Jumpstart deck, but it would be perfectly fine and constructed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think this is.
It is in the bottom. Yeah. It's like you kind of like take a look at any card that had like some kind of build around, but it's like not even.
Yeah, it's such an expensive lord.
Yeah.
It's an unsupported creature type. I think it's cool to see mutants matter, but like, it's not enough. All right. Page 2. This is still Jumpstart, to be clear. We just.
If you guys like.
I know. But not yet. Darwin first. Darwin, Adaptive Mutant. 2 mana, 2/1, evolve.
How many evolved cards are uncommon?
You know, there's another card in the set that has the mechanics of evolve, but they didn't use the keyword.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Darwin. Like, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy was in the that one X-Men movie, right? First Class.
Yeah, people were really upset that he like died in a way that he should really not have. But this whole thing is not dying.
Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
I mean, I think like I haven't seen the movie, but I remember really like what the heck? Why?
That's probably one of my favorite I'm gonna say not MCU because I know it's like X-Men and it's different, but like Marvel associated superhero movies in the past, however long it was since it came out.
Yeah.
That's probably true. Anyway, it does evolve. It's a 2/1. Evolve means whenever a creature you control enters, if it was a bigger or tougher than this, it gets a counter. And you can remove 2 counters from Darwin to have them gain indestructible. Wow, that's nothing.
Ooh, they should. I mean, 2 mana. I mean, 2 mana evolve with like a bit of upside is like kind of cool.
What do you do with this? What's your 99 look like?
Well, it's like, I mean, like it's like kind of an evolved deck, I guess. Like,
I guess the idea is like this is Voltron that can protect itself at instant speed, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not like doing this every. You don't remove the counter all the time. You're moving. You have the forever moving into like the spell.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think you're right that this is.
I think it might be good and bland. I mean, I could be.
I was thinking good and bland.
Like
I was thinking good and bland. It's like actually probably pretty solid. Probably kind of scary.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like honestly, like actually, I think if you like the character, I think there's like a great option for you. But like, yeah, it's like
Okay.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Doorman. Doorman's a 2/3 that you can tap to have until end of turn target creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and or walls. I hate this. I love Doorman. I think they're so cool, but like, this is nothing. It's not like a creature
Wall's not catching a break though.
Like, I could see this instead being target creature you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Right? Because then, and again, it doesn't matter for our purposes of Pauper Commander, Flatman is the next Great Lakes Avengers character. They're a 1/10. You target them because their power's 2 or less, then they can't be blocked, then you switch them, and then you hit for 10. That would be sweet. That combo does not exist, right?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do with Doorman? Just, you can't be blocked by... I get that you can't be chump blocked is cool, right? You have to block with at least 3 power, so you're trading something relevant, right? Maybe you run this with like a bunch of death touchers or something, so the blocks are always relevant. I don't know, but like,
yeah, it's not good enough to like get out of mid-bland, yeah.
And the fact that
I'm sorry, Darius.
You tap it to do it, so it's not like you can attack with this and then do it itself.
Yeah, if this is just like a stacked effect, that'd be kind of neat. But yeah, it's like
oh yeah, like how would that work? Because it's a target creature.
Like during your turn, creatures you control can't be blocked by.
Wow, that would be really strong. They'd probably have to be like at least 4 mana, I think, for that. But I would take it. I would take it.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be a neat way to do it. Yeah.
I get that it makes like a specific tunnel. That's like the thing. I don't know what I would do with this. I don't know. Doorman, like, in this specific version of Doorman, is kind of a B-lister. I get it. All the Great Lakes Avengers are. He eventually, like, goes on to become a psychopomp and makes, like, portals between, like, the Earth and the afterlife and takes dead people there, like, takes people's souls. It's sick, but I get that that's not this Doorman. That's a different Doorman. So, like, fair, right? If Doorman got a second card, they could be Doorman the psychopomp, right? Anyway, I digress. I don't want to talk too much about my own personal tastes on comics because that's not what this is about. I think they suck. I'm gonna put them.
Sad. I'm sorry.
All right. Next.
I think next was more interesting though.
Flyman? I think Flyman is sweet. So Flyman is a 4 mana 1/10. It is kind of expensive. 4 mana is a lot. You could then spend 3 mana to switch Flatman's power and toughness until end of turn. So, what do? Well, you swing with a 1/10, and then you say, do you want to block my 1/10? And they say, yes, I want to block your 1/10. And you go, cool. Do I want my 1/10 to survive? Because they have 10 toughness, so they definitely will. Or do I want your thing to die? And I can spend 3 and you get to make that decision.
You can give a death touch. That's kind of cool, actually.
You can give a death touch. That would be very cool. If they don't block, because they know you have the option to do that, you can then spend 3 mana, hit someone for 10. And 10 is a lot of commander damage.
Yeah. If you have like an anthem or something, you can hit him for 11, and then that's a 2-turn clock.
Well, I think that the scariest thing people are talking about doing would be Slagworm armor.
Is that
this is a 1 mana equip 3, get +6 toughness. And the way that switching works is that, yes, that would apply to your power instead once you switch. It doesn't get applied after the switch or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, so this is, you play this on turn 1. The things that you did, yeah, I guess you play Flatman for 4, and if you equipped for 3, you wouldn't have enough left to actually like activate them that same turn. The breakpoints are a little weird, but it's interesting. Yeah. It's something to do with them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, or can you give it infect?
Could you give it? I don't know. Probably not. Rarity, common, oracle, infect. These are creatures with infect, of course. I don't know if you can give your creatures infect like other creatures. That's very funny if you could.
I think there's like some common that does it.
Not a common.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature dealt damage by rot wolf, yeah, okay, no. That's funny. No. It's just not a common.
Yeah, stickers. I
don't know. Stickers aren't. They're not illegal because they're illegal. They're illegal because there's not enough of them. And there's restrictions on how you build a sticker deck. Anyway, I think Flatman is cool. They're probably mid. Which is like a good realization to come to, because I was thinking before I started this, maybe they would be top 10 material. They seem really cool. There's just so many creatures.
And I mean, she's way better than Peggy.
Yep. We shouldn't have put Peggy here. I feel like she's just become the butt of the jokes now. Whereas if she was in like mid and bland, we wouldn't even bother talking about her.
I think she has a role. Just because she's like 2 man does the thing she does.
Yeah. All right, Storm. Yeah. Storm has like 7 cards in this set. But this is
this is not one of them.
Yeah, 6 mana for a 4/3 flyer. ETB, destroy up to 1 artifact, enchantment, or a creature with flying. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, this is not a card. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get in here. Let's move on. Tippy Toe. Tippy Toe's cool. Tippy Toe is Squirrel Girl's squirrel. That's Squirrel Girl in the background.
Yeah, toilet paper is the best friend. Yeah.
Yes. Eventually, Tippy Toe, I think, dies or retires. I don't know which, because eventually gets replaced with Monkey Joe in later issues. Yeah.
Tippy Toe. Oh no.
There's Tippy Toe and Monkey Joe are the two. I don't remember if Tippy Toe dies or what happens, but Monkey Joe comes later.
I guess there's a squirrel, but like maybe
I could be wrong. It might be the opposite. It might be Monkey Joe is first and Tippy Toe is second. I don't know. I'll have to double check those. Anyway, Tippy Toe Terrific Partner is a 4 mana 2/4. They're Squirrel Hero. If you would create 1 or more tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional food. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life, draw a card.
This is sweet.
I think this card's sweet. People are comparing this to Peregrine Took.
It's at least going good. I don't know if it's top 10 because it's just kind of expensive, but like.
So people are comparing this to Peregrine Took because Peregrine Took has the same first ability. I'll bring up the card in a second. But it's like 2 mana Selesnya, right? It's Selesnya. It's the same mana cost, but it is Selesnya instead of mono green. The stats are a bit different.
I thought it was a cheaper. Oh, no.
Am I wrong? Let me check. Peregrine Took. Oh, 3 mana, and it's not Selesnya. I'm wrong. 3 mana.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of. So basically, it has like. Sacrifice the food, draw a card, but only have it once per turn, kind of,
stats
right?
The same? Oh, a little bit more toughness, but that's about the same.
Yeah, so this is basically. So you say this is like kind of 1 mana, but like it's like you only need to sacrifice 1. I guess you sacrifice it by using it, so never mind. But
so that's the thing. Peregrine Took is the obvious comparison because they have the same sort of static ability, and instead of drawing a card at the end of your turn, if you gained life, you can sack 3 foods to draw a card.
It's a side braid.
Kind of a lot. This is an infinite machine. There's a lot of ways of going infinite where you can generate a bunch of food and stack it, draw a card, and keep going. I don't know exactly how it works, and I'm not sure if you can do it in Pauper Commander or not, so maybe it's irrelevant. But it is the comparison people are making. And the thing is, gaining 1 life is so much easier. Like, yes, this is uncapped. You can gain 1 life every turn so many ways. And
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you've seen the Gaffer. This guy's a rare because they're from a commander product. They're a 3-mana 2/3, beginning of each end step. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, draw a card. Now, it is each end step. If you somehow gain 3 life every single turn in a multiplayer game, this card is such a higher performer card than I think people always give it credit for. But like in every game I've seen the Gaffer, it draws so many cards. And you need to gain 3 life. So yes, it's supposed to synergize with food. But like, I don't need to eat an entire food with Tippy Toe.
Yeah.
I just need a Soul Sisters. Now, to be fair, I'm in mono green. I don't have the answers to the Soul Sisters. There are non-zero mono green Soul Sisters, but there's not a ton. But still, lots of ways of incidentally getting life, right?
Yeah.
I think this is legit. I don't know how.
I mean, there's like a 1-mana artifact that just like give you a life every turn. Like, no, it's like
This is one of those cards I think has maybe top 10 material. I'm not sure if I'm ready to make that call though. I might.
I think so. Yeah.
Put them here actually. I think Zarda's actually really cool. I'm surprised how many heroes there are. I'm kind of excited about that. It's just Exalted. I love Exalted, but it's just damage. Like maybe it's not that exciting, but still, it's cool. Shut up.
Yeah. It feels good to trigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, not important. Most important thing is Voracious Brood looks so good. Holy crap. Voracious Brood is a 3-mana 1/1, and it enters with...
That sucks.
It enters with a +1 + a counter on it for each creature card in your graveyard.
Oh, that's great.
Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, put that many counters on this creature.
That many? It's so good.
It's so good. So it's basically saying if you play this after you filled your graveyard, you get counters. If you fill your graveyard after you play it, then you also get those counters. So it's like there was a squirrel in Bloomburrow that was like, get a counter for each squirrel you control. Whenever a squirrel enters, get another counter. So it's like, it doesn't care. It's just always equal to the number of things. But this is better than my stats are equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. Because it locks in those stats if your graveyard gets exiled. And if you want to run a bunch of creatures that leave and go back and leave and go back, like if you want to have like a sack, like a reassembling skeleton. I know we're mono green, but like a reassembling skeleton continuously triggers this, right?
Yeah.
I think this card is so sweet, and I often do highly rate these cards that are just like
kind of in like top 10 material, yeah.
Pardon?
I think this is top 10 material.
It might be. There are a lot of cards that care about how many creatures are in your graveyard in green in Pauper Commander. Like a ton of them. I think this might be the new best one, but it doesn't have evasion, right? This is not a trampler. It's a mono green. You're not in green black, but some of them are.
You could figure that out. So yeah, it's like
I think if we compare it to the ones that are usually like, I think like what Splinter.
I'm not so sure what we're comparing it to, but yeah.
Like Splinter Fright, 3 mana for star equal to the number of creatures, right? So it doesn't matter how they got there. They're just in the graveyard, right? It's built in with trample. Every upkeep you get to mill 2. This card's so good, right? But if your graveyard gets exiled, it dies.
It's so sad.
It just dies, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to compare these two because
I think they're. I think Brood might be better.
They're both 3 mana. This one doesn't continuously mill you, so it doesn't feed itself, and it doesn't have trample. But making them be real counters, and it gives you a cool build around, right? It's not just fill the graveyard.
The fact that counters matters, like that's like counter synergy.
You're right, counters can matter if we want to do counter synergy, but also it is. I really like the idea of trying to bring things in and out of the graveyard, right? Because if you have a thing in your graveyard, and let's say you exile it because you want to use like a renew effect, Splinter Fright gets smaller.
Yeah.
You could run escape cards in this. I don't know if there are any escape at common and green. That's not my point. But since we were talking about Alex Wilder earlier, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I've already locked in the power of those creatures going to the graveyard. I don't need them anymore. I can actually use my graveyard. Oftentimes,
like, you know, I mean, it's not like you want your graveyard to really be exiled, but it's much better than, like, if it's...
Graveyard decks want to use their graveyards. This is like a food deck that doesn't ever want to sacrifice food. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like...
Yeah.
Stockpiling food is probably the best version of food decks. But, like, this lets you stock... Like, you get the credit for it, and you get to use your graveyard. You can resurrect things, you can exile things, you can use your graveyard as a resource without shrinking your commander. It's sweet. It's so good. I don't know.
But also, like, if you don't do it, then then it's killed. You bring it back, and it's still worth it. Like,
if you have an exile.
I think it might be top 10 material.
It might be. It really might. I do think that the trample holds it back a lot. Because Splinter Fright's good. I think Splinter Fright's a really good card.
Yeah, but I think the fact is, like, it's just, I mean, it's like kind of like the Hammerhead thing. Like, just the fact that, like, you want to play it over a top 10 card makes it, sometimes makes it a top 10 at least.
Yeah. No, I'm still very unsure if Hammerhead is top 10 or not. I think they might be.
Yeah.
Next.
I guess it feels like it's like so minor, feels minor to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Next is a White Tiger Amulet Keeper, a 2-mana 3/1 for 4 mana. You can exile this from your graveyard to draw a card and put a land from hand onto battlefield. I hate this.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically 2-mana 3/1. If you're using it as a commander, if you like let it go to a graveyard, then it's not even that much better. Like, no.
It could be an interesting card in some deck, but it's not a commander.
No, we know where this goes.
Yep. How about X-23 though? X-23, Deadly Weapon, 3 mana, Mutant Berserker Hero. They're a 3/3 with whenever another mutant you control enters, put a counter on that creature and a counter on this creature. I like that a lot. The question is there enough? And the answer is probably yeah, right? Rarity, common, ID, green, type, mutant. Ignoring changelings, there are 16, which is not a huge number. And a lot of them are kind of...
you played Tom Cassidy. That's another mutant payoff. That's cool.
Yeah, add green.
Woo!
Yeah, woo! So it's not like a lot. There's only a sum. But you could theoretically be running changelings, which might make that be worth it. You can run Wolfsbane. Everyone likes Wolfsbane.
Also, we're probably getting more changeling for a swerve. Like, we can't really go cards like that, but we're probably getting more views as we go.
It's a good point. It's a really good point. Yeah. It's very, very likely. I don't have an answer for this one yet. I think that seems really good.
I think they might be cool and good, but I don't think they're anywhere near top 10.
Yeah. This is one of those cards that's kind of... It's cool and mid, probably. Not because it's weak, but because it's like, ooh, cool build around with not a lot of support. But I'm going to say, yeah, let's put it in cool and good. It's good if there's support, right? And
I think you can kind of, even now you can get those changes. I don't think you can really like judge on future stuff because, like, who knows? But like,
I was surprised that the heroes felt really good, whereas this is feeling not as good. Let me double check. Let me throw in the heroes real quick. I didn't do that. Sorry, the changelings. I mean,
well, they are heroes also. Yeah.
Oracle changeling. So currently I'm looking at 16 cards, and I don't think I'd want to run all of them. By adding changelings, we go up to 29. Which, that's fine. Furdock Corp.
Yeah. Why do you see like it requires that real in there, and also like,
it's rough. It's rough is the thing.
I think like if it was released like next set, it would probably be way higher. But like, it's like
maybe.
You
can run Vegetation Abomination though. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, there's apparently a few more hybrids. I don't know how they sorted the hybrid cards, but we're still in Jumpstart, so whatever. We're back to hybrid.
This is like a cycle. Interesting.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, Reformed Rogue. There's so many Ant-Man cards. That's the one that surprised me the most. Like, I get that is Storm. People love Storm, but like, okay, Ant-Man. Maybe I just have a vendetta. 3 mana, 2/3. We don't need to talk about that. Whenever you cast a green spell, Ant-Man gets +1/+0. He also gains trample. Whenever you cast a blue spell, Ant-Man gets -1/-0 and can't be blocked.
Interesting.
So I like how they did this, the growing and shrinking, right? They can grow, they can shrink. What is the benefit of growing? You big, you hit people with trample. What's the benefit of shrinking? You're smaller, but you can get in unblocked. Cool. Whenever Ant-Man deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
This is, I think it's like cool, but maybe mid.
I don't know. This card seems good. I'd have to compare it to the other options, but like a 3 mana 2/3.
I guess it's like how many times are you going to trigger it, like to do the thing?
It puts you in a really fun space of like. Okay, I guess the real question is: do I care about playing exclusively cards that are both green and blue?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, do I want that as the thing, right? Maybe I do because I'm an unblockable, and my stats don't change.
Yeah.
But if I cast green spells, I get bigger and I get trample. I think you want to cast one blue spell and then a bunch of green spells, right?
So yeah, I think this isn't cool and good, but I don't. And maybe it's like top 10 just because of how cool it is. It is really cool. I just don't think it's as good as like the other cards we put there.
I do think that combat damage draw card is a strong effect, and it has built-in evasion, and that on its own I think is good.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. Actually, you're probably right. Yeah.
Again, I don't know if it's top 10 material because there's so many cards in the set, but I do think that it pushes you in a specific direction because it cares about. I mean, play the cards that are in your colors is not a huge direction, but still. I think it's a good and cool. We have a lot of good and cools.
Yeah, I honestly, I think you even put it higher up if you're interested in that. But yeah,
like you said before.
Yeah. Like I think it's just to say. But yeah, no, I think it's like just cool and it makes you think about what you're playing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think it also it does encourage you to have this ratio. I thought there was another card that was like this, that the shrink was a May because once you've triggered it once, you don't want to trigger it again, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to play with cards that are either green or green and blue. That's kind of a cool deck building thing you can do.
I can see that, yeah, because then at very least your blue cards don't shrink it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've said before, I don't really file. I don't really like prowess, and this is it's half prowess if it's green, it's negative prowess if it's blue, but I'm gonna get in that combat damage and draw a card. I have always been impressed by just drawing one more card per turn. It feels like it's not that much, but wow, does it add up fast.
Yeah, no, fair. All right, I think we should take next first, but I agree.
Iceman and Firestar, 4 mana, hybrid.
Not humans.
Red and blue. They're a mutant hero. They're a 3/3, and they have flying. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap up to 1 target creature.
Yeah, I like the fact I'm down.
Red spell, you may discard a card if you do draw. So that one made it a May. So yeah, casting red and blue spells lets you tap a creature and rummage.
Yeah, I think it's at least as good as Ant-Man, honestly.
I like rummaging a lot, but you're going down cards in hand as you do it. You're just sculpting your hand. I don't think I care about
you're going even. I guess less if you count the card that you cast, you cast that card, so it did things. So
I guess blue instants letting you tap down potential attackers could be cool. But you have flying. I don't think you have to worry too much about tapping down your.
I mean, tapping down one. I mean, tapping down to one flyer. I mean, sometimes
that's fair.
If they have random popper, that's relevant. Yeah.
That is fair. That's a good point. I don't know. It doesn't excite me. It definitely doesn't excite me.
I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know. I think Our Sound is a cool card. When I've played it, so
that's fair. That's a really good point. I wonder what other whenever you cast rummage, there is. Probably not a ton.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated thing to search for.
I spelled rummage wrong, I think. There we go. So let's see, 5 or greater. Whenever you cast a wizard spell, oh, that's not even relevant. Oh, untap, and then you can tap it to do it, so that kind of is. Cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. Muse Seeker. I love Muse Seeker. I think Muse Seeker sweet. Only instants and sorceries. Draw a card, discard a card. But sometimes you don't discard.
And do fair, like the other one's only red spells, but like I think that's easier to do.
That's a big deal. That's a good point, actually. I should be looking at red and blue. How about Serum Core Chimera? 4 mana, 2/4. When you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on this. You can remove 3 counters to draw. Then you may discard. When you discard a card this way, it deals damage. That's complicated and weird, but kind of like it. Yeah, I think it has potential. I think you're right. I think that there's like way more going on there than I thought at first.
I do think it doesn't beat out what's it say, the Pharaoh.
Yeah, so you're thinking like good and cool, but lower than like the other sort of like Kanai guys we're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like. Honestly, I think that guy can. I think that guy can probably go up into the top 10.
Might be right. I'm being like pretty stingy with it. I definitely want to review all of these at the end.
We have
and reassess them.
We have 7 right now. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, moving on. We have Marble Boy Novar. I don't know what that means. Kree Soldier Hero. They're a 1/1 for 2 mana. Whenever another creature you control...
He's named like a Kryptonian. Like, are you sure that's right sets? Like,
the Kree have these like hyphenated names. There is like a Captain Marvel in the set, in addition to Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah, I one of those things.
Interesting. Marble Boy Novar is a 2 mana 1/1. Whenever another creature you control enters, and whenever you activate a power-up ability, you put a counter on Marvel. Okay, so let's ignore the power-up to start. 2 mana 1/1 that whenever a creature you control enters, this gets bigger. That's good. Like,
I mean, it seems like something that's probably done before, so I'd want to compare it.
I'd have to compare to other things doing similar, but yeah, like, it comes down early.
Also, like these colors, I feel like it's normally like a green thing, so it's like, like...
it comes down early, it's got good colors. Like, going wide in red and white, yes, I would like to do that, actually. It doesn't have any inherent evasion, and you're in red and white. So, you don't have your access to your blue evasion. You could do, like, one-time trample effects in red. You can give it flying in white, so there's something to do here. I keep thinking this card is flying because they look like they're flying, but they don't. Don't worry about it. They don't have flying. I don't know. I think it's strong and boring.
Maybe you're right. Yeah.
Right. That's my take.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with it. And like, I think we can like kind of look at like the power up and like other potential. But yeah, it's like.
I mean, I could look at the power up. If we want to take a look at that real quick.
Not. I mean, if we're not gonna put it like in cool and good, I don't think I really care. But like
I'm not even looking at colors right now. There's these 3, 4, this colorless one. Like there's like 6 total.
Yeah, not relevant.
Ms. Marvel, Elastic Ally. 3 mana, 2/2, reach. When they enter, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control with power greater than its base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Triggers only once each turn. So, this is Kutzil.
It was so good till the last line.
This is Kutzil, and Kutzil is broken. So, it's really hard to compete. This is a 3 mana 3/3. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. And whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than their base power deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. And the difference here is that while they both are 1 or more creatures, if you split your attacks, you draw 2.
I did not think about that, yeah.
But with Marvel, not Marvel, not Marvel, it's once a turn. So it doesn't matter how many players you hit. Doesn't matter how many opponents you hit, you're drawing 1 card. I still think Ms. Marvel is good. I don't think she's good enough when Kutzil exists. I don't run Kutzil. I think Kutzil is busted.
I think it's like
ban Kutzil, but with them existing, you always run Kutzel. I don't care about having reach. I don't care about her ETB. You always run Kutzel.
Yeah.
Did you have a thought on that?
So bottom. Sorry, Kamala.
I think she goes down here just because, like, she just can't compete. She can't compete.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, another one. This is the second She-Hulk. Yes, at uncommon. Yes, in Jumpstart. I don't understand it. To be fair, not all of these are Jumpstart cards. Some of them are beginner box cards or welcome deck cards. Those also all got the same set symbol. So it's very possible that only one of those in Jumpstart. I don't know. Anyway, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, 3 mana, 3/3, Gamma Advisor hero. This is, I think, part of the Matt Murdock, just a bunch of lawyers deck I was, Jumpstart pack I was talking about. You are fading. We're almost done, B. This is a 3 mana, 3/3 with Vigilance. She can power up for 7 mana. Pardon?
I mean, as long as I think it's more like this card, but yeah, sure.
You don't like She-Hulk, Attorney at Law?
The power up is like the fact that double is kind of cool, but also only once, and it's like.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
That's fair. I thought we hadn't read the card yet, so I assumed it was like the aesthetic that made you like that. Like we're like.
No. I think She-Hulk's neat. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that.
So she's a 3 mana 3/3 Vigilance, already pretty decent. Then she has a power up for 7 mana, which again, if you do it on the turn she enters, she just is a 7 mana effectively because you reduce the cost. You put a counter on She-Hulk, then double the number of counters on each creature you control.
But it's like 7 mana.
7
you
mana is
only
a
do
lot.
one.
I get it. 7 mana is a lot. Now, did I consider building this character in Clover? Yes, because there is a Clover, which again, for those who are here for Pauper Commander, Clover is an uncommons only format, so I'm not worrying about what I can synergize in common. I'm worrying about what I can synergize with at uncommon, and there is a card at uncommon that makes your power-ups cost 0. For 0 mana, one time, even though it's only one time, it's still pretty good. Now, is there enough other upside to having that card in your deck? Probably not, just for the one-time effect. But still, I think it's interesting. So, point being is, 7 mana, put a counter on She-Hulk, and then double the counters on each creature is interesting, but it requires your stuff to already have counters. It does not put a counter on each creature, then double their counters. And it is only once, right? This is like Bristly Bill at home. It's a one-time Bristly Bill for way more mana. And
it's like Bristly Bill at home, and we probably should have like gone to McDonald's.
Hey, Bristly Bill's a mythic, okay? Like, don't... At home is a reasonable thing when you're playing intentionally with low-powered cards, right?
Yeah, no, that's
I think she's
true,
cool.
But like,
I think she's mid.
Okay, yeah, fair. We can do that. This seems like so... Yeah.
You don't think that's cool? Doubling the number of counters? Like, the point is that you don't want to activate it early game anyway. You want to activate it late game. So you spend the entire game making a board and putting counters on it, and then on turns, then you drop her for 7 mana and do it this all in one turn.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, would you rather have used like drawn your sorcery that does that? Or, yeah.
What sorcery does that?
One. Yeah, fair.
Maybe you're right. Double the number of counters. Let's take a look at that. Rarity common. Now, it could be X, where X is the number of counters?
Yeah.
Okay. As this enters, put X counters on it, where X is the number of other creatures you control. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. I think it's a very unique effect, is the point I'm making. Doubling counters is not like a common effect.
You're right. So, I guess I kind of... I play much for Clover than like Pauper Commander, so like that's fair.
Now, maybe there's something to be said for like maybe there's another commander that does this better, right? Maybe I should be looking at creatures only. This guy, renew 4 mana, exile this card from your graveyard, put a counter on target creature, then double the number of counters on that creature. Only that creature. Now it's way cheaper. Don't get me wrong. Still.
Yeah. I mean, you only need one creature. You
That's
probably
it.
only need one creature.
That's all we got.
Fair enough.
Now again, the wording might be different. There might be one that's like, put a number of counters on a creature equal to that creature's power or something like that. Like that would be different wording and it would be caught differently. And maybe there's alternatives, but it is a cool effect. I'm not saying she's top 10 material. I don't need to, defend her this fiercely, but I'm surprised at you. That's all.
Fair.
Shuri, Vibranium Technologist. 3 mana, 2/2. When she enters, make a 1/1 with flying or draw a card. That's it. Couldn't they have given her more attacks or something? Why does she have vigilance if you don't want to attack with her? Get out of here.
She made 2/2. That'd be fine, yeah.
Pardon?
I mean, I think she could be 1 less mana. That'd be cool.
Oh, if she was a 2 mana 2/2 with this effect?
Yeah. I mean,
it'd be good. It just wouldn't
be
still not an interesting commander, but yeah. I think that if this was enters or attacks, she'd be really cool. I mean, obviously, I think you'd have to remove the draw, I think. I think just every turn when she attacks you, draw would be too strong. Personally.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be very strong. So, like, she
wouldn't be evasive, so yeah.
True. She's vigilant, though, which is cool.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Tiger Shark, the Abyssal Hunter. A 4 mana, 2/3 with whenever Tiger Shark enters or attacks, he connives. So again, repeatable connive, but they need to attack for the extra connive, which does risk them just dying, right? They don't have evasion.
Yeah, but
if you spend 5 mana, Tiger Shark can't be blocked this turn. That's not a power-up. You can use it anytime you want, but it is also 5 mana.
You can activate multiple times. Did you think about that?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this worse than Ant-Man.
Yeah. So.
Love me some connive. Love me some connive. But there's a lot of ways of whenever I deal combat damage, I draw a card, and I don't have to discard a card. No, I get a counter. I like counters. It's going to grow itself. I think this card's cool. I don't know if it's cool in mid or if it's, like strong. Like, I think it is actually here, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but like not top 10, yeah.
Yeah. Next is a Wakandan Tusker, another non-Clover viable, non-legendary, but hey, we're in Pauper Commander today. 2 mana, 2/3. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain a life and you scry 1. It's cool. I think this is cool at mid, right? Like, I don't think there's enough.
Yeah, go mid. Maybe you can like tap, like
it
do some
pushes you
like
in a direction.
Life play.
It seems interesting. It's like, okay, I like when it becomes tapped. You can do stuff with that. You can crew things. You can, do like tap untap shenanigans. But like, just to gain a life and scry 1.
Yeah.
I think it's cool though. I'm gonna put it in cool but mid.
Cool.
Put you down here.
I think that's fair.
Put Peggy. There you go, Peggy.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Oh, there's way more left than I realized because these are getting out of order color-wise. I don't know how this is sorted. Machine Man, Model X51. This is a 4-cost 2/3. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on Machine Man and he gains flying. It's Prowess Plus.
It's colorless.
It's colorless though, but hey, that means you can run all your artifacts, right? It's not like it's instants and sorceries.
Yeah, that's fair.
This could be a cool, this is a scary Voltron. It's prowess that sticks around.
Yeah,
and it has flying.
I'm selling myself on it. Yeah. I'm selling myself on it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this competes with, but it's a legitimately scary Voltron. The problem is, it's 4 mana. So, you play it for 4. Either you play it on a future turn, you have more mana, and you do something, like some shenanigans. I think the thing is you probably run this with a bunch of rocks, right? And so you end up ramping into it pretty quickly. and then you just keep playing rocks.
Yeah, use your rocks to play your rocks.
And then it dies and you recast it, right? Like, I think you could do like an Oops Alt Rocks with this as like a pretty scary Voltron, then maybe a few protection pieces.
Yeah, okay.
Like equipment with this.
I think they may be cool but good, but also like not top 10.
Right, I don't know if it's... Yeah, I think cool but good makes sense because it's very possible that it's like actually kind of bland, but like, because it's just damage. But it seems kind of cool, the amount of damage.
Yeah, it's like kind of...
you here.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that like they remind me of like the Marvel Boy, which is like in good but bland.
Built-in evasion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Built-in evasion.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And it's just like not a hard build around non-creature spells.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
let's rescue
cool.
Pepper Potts. I didn't know Rescue was Pepper Potts, to be honest. I know her from Snap, and she was just called Rescue, and I never realized. 2 mana, 2/1. Flash, flying. When Rescue enters, return up to 1 other artifact or creature you control. If it was an artifact, put a counter on Rescue. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright, we know where this goes. Yeah.
Because, again, like, we talk about this all the time. Bouncing things in your hand is useful, sometimes, but it's a one-time. It's not like it's a repeatable one like that other guy we considered, right?
Yeah.
How about a doctor? This is a doctor!
This is 4. This is 4.
Dr. Jane Foster is a 4-mana 2/3. They have Vigilance. And when Dr. Jane Foster enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. If you gained life this turn, return it to the battlefield instead. I think this card's pretty good. I don't know what you do with it. I think there must be something that you do with this.
Maybe it's like cool bland.
I think it's one of the two.
Good but bland, maybe.
It's one of the two. I don't know if it's good but bland or if it's cool but mid. Because it's just a one-time effect.
Yeah, I mean, unless you feel like you're making it happen multiple times somehow, but yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about it, but like, somehow this doctor's office scene feels like the line too far in Universes Beyond to me. Like, this is just a modern hospital. It's so weird. It's like Universes Beyond Grey's Anatomy. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can't, right? We can't. They can't do Grey's Anatomy as like.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I should put her somewhere. I have no idea if she's cool or good.
Yeah, I feel like you can put it wherever you want because I don't care about her. I think that means you put it in the bland spot.
I think if you find an infinite combo, there's like a cool thing you could do with this. Because it does ETB return a thing directly to the field. But I don't know if that matters enough. And I don't know if it exists in common, and I don't feel like...
Yeah, that'd be interesting really to play, yeah.
Let's talk about Ant-Man's Air Force. A 2-mana 2/1 insect flying. I hate this. Whenever this creature attacks, up to 1 target creature gets -1 until end of turn. I still hate this. I don't want to look at it anymore.
It's just a flyer, yeah. It's like a... Yeah.
Alright. Maybe it's better than I'm thinking of, but I don't want to look at it anymore. Living Lightning, charged up.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Talk about it. 5 mana, 3/3, flying, red. Has haste. Okay, that makes the expensive cost not so bad. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, another creature you control gets +1 and gains haste until end of turn. I don't care, but I think it's probably good.
Yeah, I'm going to put it good with bland.
I think it's good but bland. Being able to say, like, cool, I have a guy that can give my stuff haste, and it gives it +1. But, like, I don't care. It's 5 mana. It's probably good. Goliath, Mass Manipulator. I played around with this card recently in Clover. It's a 2-mana 2/2 with reach and power up for 5. Put a counter on, or 2 counters on Goliath, then draw a card for each creature with power 4 or greater. We were looking at power 4 or greater in mono red earlier with a that one character, that the pilot. this is green. Green loves its big beefy boys.
Yeah.
I think this could draw you a lot of cards one time. But is a refill in the command zone good? The answer might be yes. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. I was playing green deck earlier in Clover, and
I
again,
think people sometimes run Disciple of Freyalise as their commander in Pauper Commander. Do you know what I mean? Like, sack a creature, draw cards equal to its power. Like, having that effect in...
Green deck's a refill, yeah.
Refills are good. I want to be able to reliably refill when I've emptied my hand. And this is a good refill. You play all your big boys. You then drop this for 5 mana, right? Activate at the same turn you play it. You don't tempo it out. You just drop it on turn 5.
Maybe trade it and do it again, yeah.
Right? I will say, power up does not get reduced by commander tax. Right? It's mana cost is what reduced it. Right?
That would be
sweet. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be fun.
Yeah. If it was like this guy by the mana you used to pay for it, would be kind of neat.
Yeah, that means you couldn't do blink shenanigans because you'd be paid in 0. But so I don't know which I'd prefer, but it is notable. I think Goliath Mask Manipulator is cool, and they're good, but I don't think it's notable. I think it's here. Maybe it's here. I don't know. It's got that same sort of thing with the pilot where it cares about power 4 or more. But I put
it lower, but
it's probably not that. It's not a build around though. Other than it pushes you in a direction, and that's nice. But it doesn't care other than a one-time refill. Maybe that's worth it though, right?
Yeah. No, I think the decks that want it. Yeah. So yeah.
If you had a card that was just 5 mana. 4/4 ETB draw 5 cards. Is that a good card? I think it's a really good card.
Yeah.
Do I want it as my commander? I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
The Falcon. Sam Wilson. 5 mana. 3/3. Human hero. Has flying. When the Falcon enters, put a +1 counter on each other creature you control. Hey, it's that thing we talked about. I think we talked about this, right? ETB, counter on all your creatures. It's good, and I think this is the best version of it we've ever seen. I don't care. It does reward you for going wide.
So it is very good but bland, yeah.
I think it's a good but bland. It might even be top 10 material. Good but bland is not necessarily not top 10 material. I just don't care. That's a strong effect, and usually it comes with kind of no body. A 3/3?
Flying, yeah.
With flying?
Yeah.
Okay. The Wasp, Janet Van Dyne. 3 mana for a 1/1, has flying, and when the Wasp enters, she deals 4 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. I don't care.
Yeah, and yeah.
All right, give me 1
I
second.
know we're seeing the keywords explained, so I think that this is the beginner box.
It might be the beginner box one. The Wasp is nothing, right? Killing a thing in the having just a murder in the command zone would probably be a strong deck, and I would hate it.
It's not even that.
It's not even that, right? That's the thing. But imagine if it was
1/1.
Would you run a murder in the command zone if you had the option? And I wouldn't because it's boring, but somebody would, and it might be competitive. I don't know, right? And this is worse than that. All right. You don't think it's worse than that?
No, I was agreeing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hulk, Bruce Banner, 5 mana for a 7/4 with trample. That's it. I can't imagine that's good enough.
That can't be.
It can't be. This is also a welcome deck. In fact, it's actually the tutorial deck.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So that's the Hulk. They're bad. And lastly, because after this we do go into the main set, and we're doing Jumpstart here. So apparently it turns out that way. But yeah, the next card is main set. So Scarlet Witch is our last card. She's a 3/3, 2/4 with 2/3 with Menace. That's it. I don't know why this is Scarlet Witch specifically. Does not need to be. There's no reason. I think legit.
The menace.
The Hulk looks like a fine Hulk card. I don't mind this.
What?
Like, think about how in Marvel Snap the Hulk is just a vanilla. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not that we have like a lack of Spider-Man cards, but I think this should have been like a Spider-Man
Because
just
he's a
because they're
menace.
menace. Yeah, they're menace.
That would be kind of fun, you know. J. Jonah would have an extra Spider-Man menace to deal with. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just another nothing card. I do always wonder, like, there's got to be some combination of power, toughness, and keywords that's worth it, you know? And like, I put the Aether Drift vanilla cards on my list when I did that top 10, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because they were actually interesting. The thing is, it's 5 mana for a 7/3. I don't care. 4?
You gotta be able to do better. Same with like 2,
maybe
2, 3.
4. They do become built in with trample. Like, what's Yargle, right? Yargle is 5 mana for a 9/3, no keyword. People run Yargle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Red has flames.
I think in red you can do better. Like black doesn't really do like big creatures that often.
I'm kind of curious because it might be worth it. Rarity, uncommon, ID. I'm gonna say equal or greater to red because we need the red.
Yeah, look for power 7 or greater.
Power greater than 7 or greater. We've got a 6 mana 7/4 with haste that has to attack. We have Dargo, who is broken, so we're not gonna. I don't care. Dargo's broken. Don't worry about it. Dargo is like a combo commander in Pauper competitive. Okay, like Pauper Commander competitive. So like, I'm ignoring Dargo.
Yeah.
Fusion Elemental is an 8/8 in Wooburg and gives you Wooburg colors. Doesn't have trample. Grief Tyrant, 6 mana 8/8, but it enters with -1 counters on it. Heavyweight Demolitioner. Wait, what is this? Beginning of your upkeep, tap it unless you pay 3. It's an 8/6 with menace, and you can unearth it. Okay. Inferno Hellion, 4 mana. They're here. That's just something. Beginning of each end step, if this attacked or blocked, it gets shuffled away. That's bad. You're doing it for this card's actually kind of sick. It's 7 mana, but this card's actually kind of sick. It's really cool. No more than 1 creature.
Yeah, those are suspend. Yeah,
for trample. I don't think you can suspend from exile rather than cast this card from your hand. Yeah. I don't command zone. I meant not exile. Anyway. Lady Orca. We love Lady Orca. She's the best. Oxida Finisher Affinity with trample. This card's probably the best one actually, but it pushes you in artifacts which you might not care about. Oh, equipment. That's very specific. But like, if you're going for a Voltron, this is probably pretty good actually. I've never looked at this card before.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, if you want to, equipment, and then you drop this for like 4 mana for a 7/5 with trample, I could see it. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just raw, efficient stats, I am a very bad judge of them. This might be really good, actually. It seems bad, but like, I don't know.
It's specific. It's like, it might have like very specific like reasons you might want to pick this one, but like,
yeah. There's a lot of power counters, right? The question is, would I rather run that pilot to give me that 4 power on for 1 mana? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I probably would. All right, that brings us to the end. This is our current...
Can you scroll down and just make sure like those are main set ones?
I can see them on my screen. They're cut off on yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, that's good.
So this is what we're looking at. We could take a little bit of time. Oops. We could take a little bit of time to go through these good and cool ones and see if any of them are top 10 material. Again, I think it's very possible that some of the cool but mids are even top 10 material. Or even the good and blands, because like, they're good. They just are boring. I don't care. But yeah. I think that Zarda could probably make the cut. I wouldn't be surprised if Rama Tut, whatever the name was, could. I think that this is potential, and this is potential, and this is potential, but in a, like, I need to come back to them kind of way.
Yeah, same with the Cartographer.
Yeah, same with the Cartographer, same with Iron Lad.
I don't think you're sleeping on Thunderbolt, but...
This one's kind of interesting. I keep forgetting about this one. This one's the pay 2 life and tap it, but you have to have, like, an artifact get sacked, I think? Or is it enters? something like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, Dragon's Card Return's good.
This one's cool, but again, like, it's just not enough, probably.
I really think you're sleeping on the Thunderbolt guy.
I really am. I think this guy sucks.
What? I find the right direction staff. No, you are sleeping. No.
This is it. This is our current list. If you want to see the ones that aren't in the top 2, here they are real quick. But that's it. And next time we're gonna go through all of these. Whenever next time is. That's the remaining ones in the main set.
Fun. This is really fun, Darth.
This has been really fun. All right, that's it. Signing out. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, the actual top 10 list is going to be so long. Do you think I should do it as 2 lists? A Jumpstart list?
I think you should probably,
I think I should. Which, like, if I narrow it down to 10, that's a lot of work, but then I make one video. It's probably worth highlighting 20 good... Why does this set get a top 20? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, because there's so many.
Yeah,
there's so many.
It's 100.